Yeah, don't.
Yeah.
Once we start, let's not do that.
Sorry.
Yeah, I legally changed my name to Tanuki.
All right, Tanuki. Okay, Tanuki. Okay.
Double T.
So, before I start, how do you feel being exploited for views?
I think you're exploiting our ignorance of this subject.
No, you'll get some of them.
No, listen.
Knowledge.
But
Okay,
here's the thing.
so-
I feel somewhat confident because I have grown up with this guy, watching him play. I'm a proactive mom. I give him fun.
So basically,
I think I'm gonna ace this.
there are 74 characters in the game that you can play as, which is pretty large. Okay.
Okay, I don't think I even.
It's pretty
I know
impressive.
4.
And I did not come up with the idea for this video. I've seen some other videos in which YouTubers try to get their parents to name some of the characters, but the entire roster has been revealed now, and I haven't really seen any covering all 74 characters.
Okay.
And I thought it would be pretty interesting because you hear me ramble about this stuff quite a lot.
I do.
And so,
I'm interested in what you're interested in.
I think you can. Yeah, I think you will get some of these.
Maybe,
There are some of them in which there are some of them I know you won't get, but there are some of them that I'm not quite sure. So I'm more excited to see if you know those. But
we're basically taking a test that we did not study for.
Yeah. So
and you know how I am with tests. I'm very competitive too.
The order I put these characters in, I ordered them from the things I think you are most likely to get to the things that are you are least likely to get, based on what I would think.
So if we're not good in the beginning, you know we're going to be
rotten. You should be able to get these first ones pretty easily. Then it'll get more difficult as we go on.
So what are you going to do? You're going to just show us a picture?
It's a slideshow, yeah.
Oh, it's a slideshow.
Mario.
That's Mario.
Are you sure about that one?
It's a Mario. Yeah, it's the red hat with the M.
yeah, you're right. Yeah, of course it's Mario.
Hey, you got
Mario.
Do you get special points for
the accent? Yeah.
For doing
sweet. Extra credit.
Yeah, I'm sure
like,
all the Italians will appreciate.
They probably thought I was an Italian fellow talking.
Oh my goodness. What's that show that's on Netflix with the Mario brothers?
Can we say that?
Super Mario Bros. Super
There
Show.
you go.
That is absolutely horrible. But
let's not get hung up on the easy ones because the more difficult ones I will have to give you hints on.
Here we go.
I feel proud that we know who Mario is.
Yeah.
I think
he has more world recognition than Mickey Mouse.
Really?
Shut up.
That shocks me.
Next one.
Well, I have seen more Mario than. Oh, that's Luigi. That's his brother.
You sure about that?
Yeah, that's his.
No, you're right. I'm just messing with you.
That's his brother. That he's taller.
Yes, even though he's the younger brother.
Is he?
Yes.
I have a. Okay.
You have a question?
Well, now
just say it.
Is he
dancing? It's Mario and Luigi. It's called the Mario Brothers.
Their last name is Mario.
So what's Mario's first name?
Mario.
Mario.
He's Mario, and this is
hilarious.
I always wondered.
Well, see, I don't think they were thinking about it when they made it at first, but when people started asking that question, they were okay with saying their last name is Mario.
That's funny.
Okay. Well, okay.
Instead of having to explain,
so Luigi has to share Mario's name too. I bet he has. I bet he has like self-identity.
That's actually really insightful that you should say that.
I feel for the underdog.
No, that's really insightful that you should say that because that's kind of what his whole character is.
So,
that he lives in his
ultimate
his final smash, which is like their ultimate move.
Yeah.
His ultimate move. I don't know if it's this
Can
in
you
this Smash
pit
Bros.
Luigi against
But
Mario?
in previous Smash Bros. Games, his final smash is negative space, in which he releases his negative feelings that he's been harboring from living under his brother's shadow.
Yeah, we need a psychologist.
Man.
So I'm just saying, I'm really impressed that you got that.
Well, I mean, I'm a mother, so I could see how.
No, but Luigi's a way better character just because of Luigi's Mansion. But it actually gave him some characterization.
Okay, so
because he had to go and save his brother Mario.
So do you think his big old mansion is like, overcompensating?
No. He won a mansion in a lottery that he didn't actually enter.
Oh, good. He's a
he
winner.
shows up to this mansion that's haunted by chance.
Oh, I remember that.
King Boo has kidnapped his brother. And so he has to go in and save his brother.
I'll be your hero. Okay, so we got Mario and Luigi. Okay. Oh, that is Donkey Kong.
His initials are on the tie.
That's what
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least he dresses nice.
That's Pikachu.
Yeah, that's Pikachu.
Yeah.
I was going to say Pokemon.
See, I was thinking... You'll see soon. I was thinking of showing something before this and throwing you off, but I was being nice. You'll know what I'm talking about when I get there.
Are you being nice to me? Well, I appreciate that. Oh, that's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yes.
Huh.
Baby,
Dad,
did
you
you
knew
not
that
know
one.
that?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you? Are you
Let's
being funny?
pretend you did.
Are you giving me stuff? Don't you listen?
No, I did not.
Do not have pity on me. If you know stuff,
Okay.
to say it.
What character is the one that rides in that car that has the jet and gets the rings and all that stuff? That one with
That
like
was
a coyote
Sonic.
or something.
Wait. Oh, hang on. I think I know what you're talking about. I'll get there. Don't.
Oh,
Don't.
I thought that was okay. Oh, that's Pac-Man.
Yeah, I was going to be disappointed if you guys didn't
Wow.
get that one.
That's not a Pac-Man I know.
Well, they
That's
had
Pac-Man.
No, well, to put him in newer things, they had to make him a bit more of a mascot.
Yeah.
So he had to grow legs and arms.
That's
and
modern
eyes.
Pac-Man.
Some crazy eyebrows. Too.
Yeah.
What's
So
wrong with that?
you would think he's the oldest character on this list. He's actually not the oldest character on this. Okay. There's someone else that's a little bit older. I checked because I wasn't sure.
Okay.
The other one came out the same year, but a little bit earlier.
Well, you're gonna let us know.
I'll let you know
that
when
is.
we get there.
Okay.
But I'm going in order of what I think you'll get most easily.
Oh, that is Kirby.
Yes.
Okay. See,
The-
are you
Very
giving
good.
these to me?
The
Good.
super tough pink puff.
Well, I know Kirby because it's pink, and I love pink. You know
I'm
how
thinking
girly
puffy,
I
but
am.
okay.
I get very girly. Puffy?
Masahiro Sakurai.
You said I'm puffy?
No.
Masahiro Sakurai, the guy that's making this game, he also made Kirby. He made the first Kirby games.
Wait, isn't that Kirby?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
No, he made the first Kirby games.
Okay.
The same guy that's making the Smash Bros. Games.
Oh, cool.
So Kirby is kind of his son.
Or his daughter.
Yeah.
Kirby's a guy.
I know.
It's pink.
Kirby's
pink guys can wear
Kirby
pink.
is
Yeah,
a manly man.
Yeah.
Don't even,
Yeah, I wore pink.
don't even
I wore
try
pink
to
shirt.
scrap
Don't,
with Kirby.
No,
Don't.
I wore pink.
He
shirt.
doesn't feel like he needs to prove his manly.
Look,
He's
I've got
confidence
look
with
at
his
there.
manhood.
Pink.
Yeah, but he
That's Kirby.
Pink power.
His whole thing is that he can inhale enemies and eat them, and then he can
Really?
copy their abilities. So
Really?
like, if he inhales if he
pretty bad,
inhales an enemy with fire, he
you
can
know
use
what?
fire.
Right.
If he inhales like an ice thing, he can use
His
ice.
appearance is part of his power because he can get under the radar because he
yeah.
looks so precious. Okay,
That's
Link.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say Legend of Zelda, but Zelda's a girl, right?
But he is from The Legend of
Darn
Zelda.
it. Okay.
He's cute.
I'm not doing very good. with
He's
this
not
one.
a bad-looking guy.
Yeah,
I tell you,
yeah,
he's
he
a cute
definitely
guy.
has fangirl.
But let me look
So,
up him close. Let me look.
You might notice that he's normally wearing green. It's because this is his depiction from the most
He
recent
sure looks
one.
comfortable in those clothes.
Ready
Yeah,
to
the
fight.
tunic. I wish we could wear tunics.
Well, you know,
too.
girls dress like that this time of year.
Yeah, those boots.
They're always well. I mean, I ride horses. I'm an equestrian.
But he's
so I wear
wearing
boots
blue
all the time.
because this particular attire is what he wears in the most recent Zelda game, Breath
Plus,
of the Wild.
it brings out the blue in his eyes.
Yes, it does.
I'm
Okay.
just
Okay,
saying,
next
I'm
one.
just looking-
Okay.
Oh, that
okay.
is-
This is actually 3 characters in one. You can when you play as them, you can switch out.
This is Bulbasaur.
I know you were going to say that. I'm not
is it
going to
not?
fault you for it.
It's not.
Bulbasaur is the first. So you know how Pokemon can evolve.
Yes.
Bulbasaur is the first one.
Oh, but-
and that's the second one.
Okay.
That's Ivysaur.
Oh,
But it
you
looks,
should have
it
just
looks
said, "Hey,
pretty
what about?"
similar.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not going to fault you on that
This
one.
is
You should get that.
something Squirtle,
Yes.
Is it Squirtle?
I thought that would be the most obvious one to you.
This is Charizard.
Yes.
Oh my God! How
You
do
are
I know
kicking
these?
butt, man.
Okay.
And this is
That's a boy in a red
Well,
hat.
that guy's name is actually Red,
Really?
but they
Oh.
just say Pokemon Trainer because when you play as them, you can play as any one of. So he's in the background, like commanding them what to
yeah.
do.
Yes.
But you're playing as the
He
Pokemon.
throws the thing out. and
Yeah,
caps-
you're playing as the Pokemon, and you can switch out. So like you're like, let's say you're playing as Squirtle, you can switch out.
Well,
to
you want to
Charizard.
know how I know?
So it's kind of like a tag team.
You want to know
Oh,
how
yeah.
I know these?
Yeah.
It's because for
The
your birthday,
birthday
you had
party.
your 5-year-old birthday party.
I thought
it was
no,
like,
I was younger than 5.
was it, 4?
I was 5 in Louisiana. I was 3.
Oh, it was your 4. No, it was your 4-year-old
3 or
birthday because
4.
Matthew was already born.
I just know it was before 5.
Yeah, Matt was already born, and we had a super Pokemon party. Remember, everybody
yeah.
that we invited our house was so packed.
Yeah, I'm a
and I
fan.
bought all those little, and you had a Pokeball cake.
Yeah, I remember.
That looked pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually do remember it. So
Yeah, and we bought all those little man, I wish we had those today in unopened packages.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
would
I'm
be
like,
valuable.
Damn
Okay,
it,
next
why
character.
weren't we?
Okay,
Oh, that
so
is.
you've seen this character already on the
but
list.
that's Mario.
Yes, it is Mario, but
He's a doctor.
yes, it's
Dr.
Dr.
Mario.
Mario.
Dr.
Oh,
Mario.
Very
Okay.
good. Okay.
There's a game called Dr. Mario. It's kind of like Tetris. It's like a puzzle game.
What does he do? Have to figure out what's wrong
There
with
are
you?
there are germs on the screen, and you have to drop these pills on, and if you line up the colors correctly, you kill the germs. It's like a puzzle game.
And
So you're giving him
How well
medication.
did that do when it came out?
Pretty decently, I think. Like, came out on the NES, but obviously a puzzle game isn't going to be as legendary as the platform.
It's probably a game,
They released other versions of it, too. Like, one came out on the DSi that I played it quite a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. But, I don't remember this game, but I remember
like, not only are these characters supposed to be there because they're popular, but because of their historical impact.
Sure.
You know? Like, Pac-Man is in the game just because he has such a big legacy.
He's one of the originals.
You know? Okay. Dad should know this. He was playing as him in Super Mario Party on the live stream.
That's a bad character from...
He is the main antagonist from Mario.
Oh, Mario.
This is Mario's archenemy.
Wait, no. Remember we watched that Mario show?
He steals the princess. No, you were closer before.
Wait. We watched it on that show where they show a little cartoon. Terrible show on Netflix, but
I played.
So he's the king. He's the king.
King DDD.
No.
Okay.
That character is on the list. Though. I'll show you.
They called him Emperor.
Mario.
Something.
No,
he's a king.
So
in the first game, he was known as King Koopa because the Koopas are the Koopas are the little turtles, and he's their king.
That's how I was thinking turtle.
He's their king.
He looks like Bad A Turtle. He's Bad A Turtle.
Yeah.
Wario.
No, Wario is on the list.
Though. Okay, wait. I'm thinking.
I'm trying to think about giving you a hint.
Okay, give us a hint. It's not Wario. No.
Charizard.
Okay, I'm going to say a phrase, and you finish the phrase. That'll be a close hint.
Okay.
Open your web.
Please.
No.
Browser.
Site. Yes.
Open your web browser. That's his name, Browser?
It's Bowser.
Yes,
Bowser.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. I got one.
Give me a high five.
I honestly thought
we're winners.
Well, you got it with the hint.
Yeah.
I didn't say it.
I know, you're throwing us some crumbs. Oh, that's Princess Peach.
Yes, and I knew that one.
And she's the princess that gets stolen.
I'm sure you do, because you like blondes with blue eyes.
She looked like you. I said,
she gets stolen by Bowser.
I like Peaches, too.
I was going to trip her when she went by in the game, but I couldn't trip her.
I know.
I'm going to stick my foot out when she takes off of that thing. I'm going to trip her.
Fat 5? Oh, you probably don't expect Mario to have much backstory behind it, but the original story from the Super Mario Bros. On the NES, well, they don't say it in the game. Back then, they put the stories in the manuals. So the story behind that is that, you know, the Toads, the main civilians, the guys with the mushroom on the head.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Those are the civilians of Mushroom Kingdom, right?
Okay.
And she's the princess. In the first game, she was called Princess Toadstool. They gave her the name Peach later. So
Peach
Bowser, you know all the mystery blocks and the brick blocks that Mario smashes.
Yeah.
Like the blocks in the air, Mario jumps up
and
hits them and breaks
They're
them.
floating up in the air. Yeah.
So those were originally toads, but Bowser used some sort of dark magic to turn all the toads into blocks.
Okay.
And the only person that could turn them back was Princess Toadstool.
Does she do anything?
Princess Toadstool was the only one with magic that could turn them back.
She's in trouble.
Yeah, she's very much the damsel in distress.
Yeah, she's always vulnerable. It's like, come on. Do something.
There are other competent female characters, so it's okay
joking.
if there are a few damsels in distress.
Yeah, I know.
But she was the only.
Like me,
but she was the only one. She was the only one that could use that new magic, or that could use magic in the Mushroom Kingdom to turn all the toads back. Hence why Bowser kidnapped her so that she couldn't turn them back. So Mario
never would know.
So Mario has to go rescue her so that she can turn the toads back.
Mario and Luigi.
But I don't think they're still sticking with that story anymore because they've never talked about it since.
Yeah.
But that's the closest thing Mario will get to a real story.
Okay. We just saw him.
This is his son.
What was his name? You said his name.
Okay, don't overthink this one.
Okay, it's Browser. I was Browser baby.
That's close. Just keep saying things like that.
Bowser boy.
Bazy baby.
No.
Baby Bowser.
That's Bowser's baby. Bowser's boy.
Okay.
Boy Bowser.
That's really okay. So
Child Bowser.
What do you? So if his name, if his name is also Bowser, what would he call him?
Baby Bowser.
He has the same name as his dad.
Bowser. Little Bowser.
No, what would you actually call them?
Buddy Bowser.
I don't know if this is right, but I think you would actually put this on a legal document.
Bowser Jr.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Good clue. We should play trivia. We should do a real game and try to win money.
Yeah. So he rides around in the Koopa Clown cart. And
is that what he's riding in right now? That duck thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm assuming it's a duck.
Yeah,
What was his name? Bowser Jr.?
Yes.
Is this actually his kid?
Yeah. Bowser has a lot of kids.
With who?
Whoever
with
he wants.
A theory is that that's why he's stealing Peach. But
Peach's waist is so tiny. I doubt she gave birth to something like that big.
There are a lot of theories about that.
Maybe he's just...
I think that merits its own
video.
He's
a turtle, so he lays eggs.
Bowser doesn't lay eggs.
He's a turtle.
Bowser's a guy.
Yeah, that's true. But he's still a turtle.
That doesn't mean anything.
Maybe he can make eggs.
No.
Maybe he can steal chicken eggs and put like
okay.
I don't like to see him I don't like to know that he's in some kind of relation.
Bowser has a lot of kids though, the Koopalings. It's just that you can actually swap out his skin, like how he looks in the game.
Ew.
And you can play as it's the same moveset, they play the same, but you can play as any of Bowser's children. You can play as I can name all of them. It's Ludwig von Koopa, Wendy O. Koopa, Morton.
Those are all his children?
He has a lot of children.
Do they all get along?
Larry, Lemmy. There's Ludwig, Wendy, Morton, Lemmy, Larry, Iggy.
You can remember all those, and I can barely remember.
Okay, you should know.
Oh, that's Kirby.
We saw Kirby already.
That's Yoshi.
Yes.
Sorry.
Okay. Now Yoshi's gender actually is up for dispute because he can make eggs.
He is adorable. That's all I know. Hey, where are all those little things you got years ago? You have all those little figurines.
He can reproduce without mating. He can just make eggs.
Good. He doesn't need to be with anybody else. He just needs to be alone.
Some animals can reproduce on their own.
Yeah. You have a whole bunch of those little figurines that we bought years ago.
They're in a box somewhere.
Yeah.
Probably in the attic.
Okay. Here's another princess. One that's a lot more...
That's Zelda.
Yes.
That's Zelda.
A much better princess than Peach.
Oh, yeah. Look at her. She's bad A. Let me look at her shoes.
She's a fighter, too, right?
So you can play as all of these.
Are her toes exposed? Is that an open toe boot?
Yeah, it looks like it is.
All right. Well, that's a little vulnerable.
This particular depiction of her is from Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds, which is on the 3DS, which I'm really happy about because that game doesn't get recognized very much. Nice. And I think this is one of her better depictions.
And that's a heel, not a wedge, so she's going to have some troubles with those boots. But I'm just saying, if that was me.
Well, she's a magician, so she doesn't really have to.
Yeah.
She can float.
Plus, she's very thin. She's light on her feet, so she doesn't have to worry about that either. Oh, that's from Donkey Kong.
Yes.
This
is Donkey Kong's little buddy. His friend.
Buddy Kong.
No.
What? Why are you laughing?
Junior
Buddy Dong.
Kong.
No,
Buddy Dong.
I don't think you'll get this just from guessing it. But if you had to name him, what would you name him?
Nope. It just came to me. It's on the tip of my tongue. No.
It's something Kong.
It's a song. Someone that.
It's something Kong.
No, I know this one.
Binky
one.
Kong.
No, because they.
That's kind of similar. That's actually the closest thing you've gotten. So.
Binky Kong.
Yes,
Winky.
It's something like
Winky
that.
Kong.
The same vowels. Do you want me to just say it? Because you're getting really close.
No, because
it's not a real word or a real name.
Wimpy Kong.
It's not Wimpy Kong, because he's not.
I'll just say it. Do you want me to say it?
Boy Kong. Buddy Kong.
That's close. That's pretty close. Do you want me to say it?
Dong's Cuddy.
Go ahead.
What?
I don't know. Buddy Kong.
It's Diddy Kong.
King Kong.
Diddy Kong, okay.
What?
Diddy
Kong.
Diddy.
Diddy, okay.
Oh, yeah, Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
He's this little buddy that runs around with everything.
He's trouble.
Is he trouble?
An interesting fact about this guy.
Trouble?
You see, he has Nintendo on his cap, right?
Yes, he is.
Kind of a fourth wall break there. But this character is the only character. This character is not made by Nintendo.
Really?
So you know how,
but he's wearing a Nintendo copyright.
You know how Donkey Kong is made by Nintendo, obviously.
Yes.
Well, Diddy Kong first appeared in Donkey Kong Country, which was made by Rare. Nintendo gave them the rights to make a Donkey Kong game, and so even though Nintendo created Donkey Kong, Rare created this character, and Nintendo owns the character now. But this is the only character on this whole list that was made by a non-Japanese company.
That's pretty good trivia.
So, this is the only character that was created by a Western studio.
Okay.
Because all the other characters were created by a place in Japan. You know, like Nintendo. Namco made Pac-Man, another Japanese company.
Yeah.
So,
Rare's a real estate place in Alaska.
Is it?
What?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the same Rare.
Alaska real estate.
I don't think it's
Alaska.
I don't think it's the same Rare.
Oh, okay.
It might be.
I'm not quite close enough.
Okay, but yeah, he's the only American made.
Gotcha.
I think it's America. I just know it's not Japanese. It's Western. So
that is.
Wait, Mom, don't say it if you know. I want to see if Dad gets this because I'm pretty sure Dad's played this.
That's the one that flies the plane.
Yes.
That does what?
Fox.
Yes. Fox.
That's
Fox. His last name is McCloud. Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud. Duncan McCloud from the Highlanders.
Yeah, he's from Star Fox.
We blow all kinds. Yeah,
Star
Star
Fox.
Fox.
I'm glad
That's
you
what I
didn't.
was
No,
gonna
I'm
say,
glad you
Star
didn't
Fox.
say Star Fox though,
was gonna say
because
Star Fox.
people call him Star Fox. That's the name of his team.
What's his name?
McCloud.
His name is Fox McCloud.
Fox McCloud.
I like
But
that show, too.
people call him Star Fox, but that's the
Look at
name.
these pants.
That's the name of his team.
Man, they make him look so
I
comfortable.
love playing that game. That one. I played that one a lot.
He has prosthetic legs.
They get blown off or what?
His
Like you roll on them?
his
Those
well his thighs are his thighs, but below the knee.
below the knee
are
amputation.
BKA.
He had below the knee
The
amputation
original-
with some
See,
prosthetics.
the original idea. I don't know if this has any scientific merit.
You used to play this when you were tiny.
Yeah, man, we played that a lot.
Yeah,
we've
I
been
was
playing
I
this
was
stuff ever
curious
since
if
you
you were
were
going to
little.
get it because when you play it, you play as him in the ship, the R-wing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't really see him.
Yeah.
I thought
Like,
that
you're
game was
right,
so
that's true.
complicated.
He does come out of his ship, and you can control him on the ground in some of the later games.
I don't know how y'all can fly those ships around. I drift too far. I
Didn't
can't ever
another
do it.
version of the one that we played come out with? After the one we did, it's like a newer one. And aren't there a couple of them?
The last one that came out was on the Wii U.
Oh, maybe
people
that's
people had kind of mixed feelings on that one because of the controls, but recently Ubisoft made a game called Starlink Battle for Atlas, and the version that comes out on Nintendo Switch, it's out already. The version that came out on Nintendo Switch, Nintendo gave them the rights to
Does he
put
have a
Star Fox
robotic
in the
eye?
game. No, it's like a visor.
Oh, yeah, gotcha.
It's kind of like glasses.
Oh,
but
I
only
remember
on
when
one
they used to
side.
put that over when
Yeah,
you
you
fought.
could read stuff on your
Gotcha.
Okay, so
Gotcha,
so
okay.
Nintendo gave Ubisoft the right to put Star Fox and some
We're
of the
going
other
down
Star
memory
Fox
lane.
characters in the game, and lo and behold, the version on Switch sold way better than the other ones because Fox was in the game.
Oh, very cool.
know?
Well, he is
It's fun.
pretty
It's
bad at it.
appealing.
So Ubisoft and Nintendo are
Plus, he's been around a while. So
Ubisoft
people
and
have-
Nintendo are pretty tight right now,
Good.
in pretty close relations.
Oh, that's the bad guy.
So
From
you've seen Mario already, right?
oh, I said his name when I said
Instead,
Bowser.
you see how Mario had the M on his
Wario.
hat? Yes. This guy has a
Wait,
W.
Teamwork,
This guy has
baby.
a W on his hat.
Gotcha.
And he's making W's with his fingers.
Oh yeah, his fingers.
Okay,
See
so
that?
why he's called that? This guy's the evil cousin of Mario.
They're related.
Yes, he's the evil cousin of Mario.
And Luigi.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I just don't want.
he's extremely greedy. Well, he has a brother too, Waluigi, and so Wario is to Mario as Waluigi is to Luigi. It's like their evil counterparts.
And does Waluigi feel like he has
Waluigi
Waluigi
is the epitome
Issues.
of non-recognized because Waluigi was literally just created because they needed another
Just to balance
character
out
in
the
the
thing.
tennis game, and people
Well, that really
and
is
people
good for his
people
self-esteem.
people
We
wanted
don't really need
people
you, but-
wanted him in the game, but he didn't get in the game, and a whole bunch of people threw a fit just because
Good.
he's kind of a joke
That means
character.
that shows there's good things
No.
in people.
No, he
They
does
feel.
not. People see the guy that makes the game says that he won't put him in the game because he doesn't believe people actually like him sincerely. They think that they like him as a joke, and I agree
Oh
with
no,
that.
I'd like him sincerely.
Okay, so
It's not
I
a
guess we can
joke.
count you as a fan.
I like
But
him.
I'm a fan.
I like
lot-
him.
I've never
I don't
seen it,
think
but
a lot
I'm
of
a
people think it.
I
Okay,
like
but
him
anyways,
as a joke.
why they're called that is because in Japanese the word warui
Warui.
means bad.
Oh, well,
Okay.
we don't want him in there then.
No, Mom, it
He's
means
bad.
bad, right?
Yeah.
And so
See how much I
by
flip-flop? Flip-flopper.
by turning Mario to Warui or to Wario, it's a play on words.
Is it
for
Wario or Wario? It doesn't matter.
It's
Tomato,
American
tomato,
accent kind of says
potato,
Wario because they
potato.
think of the word war, but really, if you were going to pronounce the word war, it would be war,
Okay,
like
gotcha.
war. You know what I
like
mean?
tar.
But anyways, it's a
Far.
it's a play on words for bad Mario.
Lar.
So it's
Gotcha.
like Warui and Mario.
Gotcha.
Wario.
And
this-
you don't need to explain
and
that. That
and the
makes
same
total
with
sense.
it's even more blatant with Luigi because in Japanese they don't have the sound with the letter L. It's an R. So instead of Luigi, it's Ruigi.
Oh, gotcha.
And so by saying Waruigi, it literally translates to bad Luigi.
Okay. Yes, I have plenty of room. Thanks for letting me sit
So
on the
that's
chair
the
with you.
reasoning behind the names.
Gotcha. That
This
is.
this
He's
is-
from Fox. He's from Star Fox.
from Star Fox's
He's on the
team.
Star Fox team.
Blue,
He's a bird.
Don't overthink this one.
He's a bluebird.
Blue Jay.
Jayco.
Blue-
Jaycon.
Blue bad boy.
That's
Wait,
all
wait.
close enough. That is his personality. He's like the cool one.
He is cool. Look at
He's
him.
like
These
the
clothes
too
look
cool
so
for school.
comfortable.
This guy is Falco.
Oh, Falco. I remember that name.
That's right. I
Falco
remember-
Falco
Oh, he's-
Lombardi.
No, they used to talk to each other.
Yeah.
Remember the little writings?
Yeah.
They Falco. Yeah. Love it.
This is
Oh,
another
my.
character from Star Fox.
He's a
but
dog.
This guy is
Wolf.
this guy. Yes.
His name is Wolf?
Yes.
I just guessed. Sorry about that. Look, he looks
well,
like a wolf.
If there's fox and then there's a
yeah,
wolf.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wolf what?
Let me think of this one. Why do I not remember? It's Wolf.
Wolf. He's a good guy. He's got a patch on his eye.
No. This guy.
he's a bad
this guy killed Fox's father. And so he really likes to rub it in when they're fighting.
To mess with his psyche, mess
Yeah.
with his mind. So Fox has to stay concentrated. I'm just
going to check it right now because I'm angry.
Doing?
I don't remember his last name. It's Fox McCloud, Falco Lombardi.
They give him last names like Falco Lombardi,
Wolfenstein.
Wolf.
No. It's
Wolf Baker.
If I think about it just a little bit, it'll come back to me.
What is it?
Man.
You got a lot of gadgetry in here. You got a lot of expensive stuff sitting around. I felt honored to come into his little lair. Like, Mom.
O'Donnell.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of...
O'Donnell.
I wish it would have come back to me later, so I'm kind of angry that I looked at it.
Don't get angry. You remember so much.
No, but I mean, it would have come back to me later anyway.
Oh, sure.
So.
Oh, that is from that Metroid game.
Yes, it's the main character from Metroid.
And it's a girl.
Yes.
I have no idea.
Yes.
Well, I know her. Mom saw me playing some of Metroid Prime in the living room.
That is... I watched you play Samus.
Yes.
Very
good, honey.
Because I pay attention to my child. So, unlike you.
I know.
Since you're so busy working all the time, you can't sit and watch. Yes, Samus. Mm-hmm. I watched a long time you doing that.
Very cool.
We spent days in that.
Astro Boy?
That's really close, though, because Capcom made this character. Capcom originally wanted to make an Astro Boy game, and so they asked... They wanted to get the rights to make an Astro Boy game, but they wouldn't give it to them. So they said, okay, so we're going to make a game like Astro Boy.
That's the one with the puppy.
Astro.
Yes.
Does he have a puppy?
He has a dog named Rush.
Castro Boy.
So...
No.
So he's a robot.
I remember this. Hang on. It's very odd.
Okay, so he actually has two names. He has a different name in Japan. Well, he has a name, and then he has a title.
Okay.
But that title only exists in the Western releases. So I'll see if I can...
You have a T-shirt with him on it.
I'll see if I can hint you into...
Do you have a T-shirt with him on it?
I'll see if I can hint you into his actual name.
It's
his
not
Japanese
Astro
name.
Boy.
No. Because they didn't get the rights to Astro Boy, so they made something like Astro Boy.
Is there a cartoon on top?
Yeah, it's a really old anime, and they think a few years ago they made a
well, he's adorable. Is that a gun or is that his hand?
He can make his hand go into his arm, and then it can come out as a gun.
Is he a robot?
Yeah, he's a robot.
That's right. He's not a real kid. Was there a movie?
Are you thinking of Pinocchio? I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. No.
Okay, so his
made him
quote father. I'm saying quote father because he's the one that built him. It's not like he's a genetic father. Built another robot. So it's his sister. So his quote sister is named Roll. What goes with Roll?
Roll Tide.
No.
Roll.
Something and roll.
Something and roll.
Tuck and roll.
Cheese and roll.
No.
What's good?
This is a good hint.
Cinnamon roll.
No, this is a really good hint. Something and roll.
Something and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
His name is Rock.
His name is Rock.
And so in Japan,
her name is Roll. All right.
The people that named it thought they were being funny.
Yeah, I'm saying cinnamon roll. Can you tell I'm hungry? I know, right?
But I go for about 6 of
them. In Japan, he's known as Rockman.
Oh,
but
Rockman.
In America,
that's Mega Man.
Yes.
Mega Man and Rush.
In Western releases, they call him Mega Man. So his name is Rock. His name is Rock, like his actual name. But Mega Man's kind of like a superhero title.
I remember. I thought Mega Man was a little more more adultish looking. Has he always been little like that?
Masahiro Sakurai, he really wanted to have he really wanted to pay respect to the original games that they came from. Oh, I need to plug my computer in.
Uh-oh. Okay. He looks so childlike.
Yeah.
Again, it's another Kirby thing.
So he
comes under the radar.
He took how Mega Man looks from the original NES games and basically made a 3D model for it.
Well, it's good.
Instead of using some of the more modern depictions.
Does he speak?
He does speak.
Okay. Does he come in contact with his sister? Look again. I'm looking up siblings and stuff.
He does. He lives with his father, Dr. Light.
So where's Roll? Where's Roll?
She's kind of a housekeeper at the Dr. Light home.
So they all live together. Okay, so they get along.
Except when he has to go out and fight, because he wasn't originally made to fight.
Aww.
He was made to just be another assistant kind of like role.
Oh, yeah.
But Dr. Light's an old friend that became jealous of him, Dr. Wily, stole some of his robots and reprogrammed them to do evil.
Oh, okay.
And so
he's got to go.
So Rock volunteered to be repurposed for combat.
Such
a
good boy.
Nice.
He's such a good boy.
This is the
there's that.
Okay, this is the strangest addition. This is the strangest addition to the roster. This is a regular enemy in Mario.
Yeah.
Obviously, like a
Venus those things that
trap,
come
right?
out of the tubes.
Yeah, it's like a Venus flytrap.
Yeah.
But it's something plant. What's something else that bites?
Man-eating
What's
plant.
something that bites?
Oh, I remember.
Very ferociously. Ferocious? Is that a
Tiger
word?
plant.
I haven't used that word in a long time.
Ferociously. Well, could be the word of the day.
Wolverine.
No, what's something that bites very ferociously?
What are those plants called, Kenneth?
It's close.
Shark.
Whole bunch of
What
things.
are those plants called?
Venus flytraps are in real
Venus
life.
plant.
No, I just said it's
It's
a
like
Venus
a
flytrap, but it has
piranha.
Yes.
All right.
Piranha plant.
I got
They can
one.
sometimes spit fire and things like that.
That one bit me
known
the other day during the game a couple of times.
Oh gosh, I thought you were talking about you got bit by a piranha.
Yeah, in Super Mario Party, we opened a treasure chest and one was in there.
It came out.
Did you get bit?
Took our money.
So next. This is a really old one.
Duck Hunter game.
Yes. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It's Duck Hunt.
Wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we had an arcade like that. One of our pizza
I'm surprised
restaurants.
you got that one so fast. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure Dad's played this because
we
played with
that
a gun.
We played on
okay. So interesting. So you see how you have the dog and the duck?
Yeah.
Duck Hunter. When you play as him, you actually play as 3 characters.
The hunter. The shooter.
You're playing. They function as a team, working together. You play as the dog.
Oh, okay.
The duck, and the gun that's off screen.
Huh.
And so
we had that at a restaurant.
Some of his moves will have the target reticle on the screen. So you're playing as 3 characters at once, one of which being off screen shooting at it.
Right.
So it's really bizarre. It's pretty creative, I would say.
They're on this new game coming out.
This was on the one for Wii U.
No, but
they're keeping it.
This game that's coming out now. This is a character on this game, so you could choose this character to go battle.
Yeah.
Link.
They added him. Exactly. That's the appeal of the whole game. You could.
It's the
biggest crossover ever.
Wait. So what is this? Just Duck Hunter versus
any of them.
Well, they call it Duck Hunt because the game is called Duck Hunt.
Oh,
and it's
Duck Hunt.
All 3 of the characters from Duck Hunt working as a team. So yeah, Duck Hunt. So like if someone else plays Link, it would be Duck Hunt versus Link.
So Duck Hunt versus Samus.
Yeah.
Because Samus is pretty bad at it. Let's not lie.
So I think that's really creative that they made it where you play as all 3 characters.
Well, that's good because it takes. Yeah, that's cute.
Look at how his skin is being pulled by the duck. I think that's a really nice.
It's
touch.
darling.
So this.
What is the world?
This is the oldest character on the list.
Silhouette.
This guy, I checked because I wasn't sure which one was older. He is slightly older than Pac-Man. He came out the same year as Pac-Man.
I have no earthly idea. He's a race car flag.
He originally didn't have a name. Well, the character itself didn't have a name.
Well, Shadow.
He was. Do you remember? So it came out in 1980. And there were
I don't remember.
There were a series of these.
I don't know.
They were a series of handhelds called something.
I didn't even know games existed in 1980. I was a baby.
So, Mom, these games, why he looks like that is because these handheld games it was with an LCD screen, so it looked like a digital watch or a calculator.
Yeah.
And so there were only a few specific frames.
Watchman.
Something in watch.
It's a watch. Dark watch.
No, what is it?
You're
playing a
watch game.
Game Watch.
It's Game & Watch.
Game and Watch.
And so
I don't even know what that means.
The Game & Watch was Nintendo's first successful system. It was before the NES, before Mario, before all of that.
Wow, that's going back to the original.
And so
that's crazy.
Game & Watch was,
what are his powers?
Game & Watch was a series of handhelds, right?
Okay.
And there were very few specific frames, right? Because it's pretty limited technology.
Yeah,
so,
it was like the football ones and all that
so like you would see things incoming, and you could move to the right or move to the left.
I remember the first game. Beep, beep.
And so they just called
Tennis,
it.
Beep,
and so they made and so every one of his moves references one of the Game & Watch games.
Okay. So he's a referee.
That's one of his moves.
Okay.
And so
another
one of his moves makes him bounce on a trampoline and come down on a parachute.
Oh,
so that's referencing fire.
Oh, okay.
When firemen when you have to catch people jumping out of a burning building.
So he can.
And then another one of his moves he uses a hammer or a whole bunch of things. He can just
So he can pretty much do anything.
Every one of his moves references one of the games, so it's a very nice callback. So they just call him Mr. Game & Watch.
Mr. Game & Watch. Okay, well that's good.
And he's 2D. And so it's really weird.
It's like paper if he turns around. It's like Paper Mario. Remember that game Paper Mario?
Yeah.
And so
I would get so dizzy.
He's a 2D character with all these other 3D characters, so it's very alien.
But that's funny. No, you want it to stay that way.
Yeah, I like it because
it's staying true to itself back then. Look, you can even tell the way they drew the foot. He's 2D.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
You've seen this character already.
Link.
Yes, this is young Link.
Young Link. Boy, he sure did mature cute into them boots. The other one, his boots.
Well, technically, they're two different people. Because Link is so Link as a character is not always the same person. So a Link from one game,
right?
How do I explain this? So basically, at the beginning of the timeline, Link and Zelda got cursed, where they would reincarnate as one of their descendants to be forced to fight this same evil deity.
Gotcha.
So this is one of Link's descendants.
Gotcha.
But he reincarnated as one of his descendants. So it's like a different body with different memories, but it's kind of like his spirit is still there.
The most beautiful music on that Legend of Zelda stuff. They make
so they're technically different people, but Link, one of his descendants, will eventually become Link again.
Okay, gotcha.
And same with Zelda. With Zelda. They're all kind of tied up in this fate in which they keep being reincarnated.
Okay.
You've seen this character again?
Link.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that to you again, so I put him.
Okay.
So this is Toon Link.
Toon Link. What was the other Link? Young Link?
Yeah, he's the hero of Time Link from Ocarina of Time. So this Link's actually his descendant.
Okay, gotcha.
But they still call him Link because, for the game.
Sure. Oh, that is...
I should have been saying this at first. Every time I show you a character, before you guess the name or anything, I want you to say, is it a Pokemon?
Yes. No, it's the best. Yeah, it's a Pokemon.
Yes, it is a Pokemon. Yeah.
It's a Pokemon. It's
This guy is the antagonist in the first Pokemon movie.
And I watched that with you guys when y'all were little. Yeah. And you actually had a figure of this when you were little.
Of this character? Yes. I almost said it.
Yeah, y'all had it. Y'all had these little characters everywhere. I know because I used to have to go clean up.
Okay, but he's the antagonist in the first Pokemon movie, and he's pretty philosophical about it.
Yes.
So this guy,
I know who he is.
This guy was actually created.
I know who he is.
This guy was created by humans.
He was?
To imitate another Pokemon that humans were trying to capture.
Yeah, because this one looks a lot more mature and
so he's very angsty at his creators for irresponsibly creating life.
Wasn't he nice at one time? Wait.
He's psychic. He has psychic powers.
Weren't the brother and sister with the hair that goes off like that? And the ones that talk
Jesse
like
and James.
Jesse and James.
Team Rocket.
Didn't they have him at one time?
They created him.
Are they brother and sister?
They created him, but he breaks out.
Yes.
And then he gets really philosophical, telling them that they shouldn't be so irresponsible. Yes.
Yeah, he's mature.
He's the antagonist.
He's like the enlightened.
I think one of the reasons why the movie aged so well is because he's the antagonist, but he really does have strong points.
Yeah, because I couldn't tell if he was bad or good. And then he was with Jesse and James, and I was like, what? What up with that? Why hang out with Jesse?
He just doesn't like people controlling him.
No, I know who it is. Jesse and James had the little cartoon.
They had Meowth.
That's Meowth.
No, Meowth's a cat.
Isn't that a cat?
No.
It's got like suction cups on it.
That's Meowth. I thought...
Meowth's a little cat with a coin on his head.
Isn't he always hanging out with Jesse and James?
He's an annoying little cat.
I know. He's always hanging out with Jesse and James.
How to talk. He learned how to talk. He's Jesse and James.
That's what I thought that was. That's not it. It's not Meowth.
It's got like gecko hands or something, like lizard hands or something.
It's Meowth. It's not Meowth?
He's supposed to kind of look neonatal because they were incubating him. They were incubating him in an artificial womb.
That makes
like the whole big forehead and
the
tube on his. So they built him, or they created him to imitate a Pokemon called Mew. So that would make this guy Mewtwo.
What?
Yes, Mewtwo.
Mutant.
Mewtwo. No, Dad got it. Mewtwo. So this is Mewtwo.
Short for mutant.
Yeah. No, the other one was Mew.
No, the other was Meowth with Jesse.
No. They created this Pokemon to imitate a Pokemon that they couldn't capture called Mew.
Oh.
So Mew is like a little small...
So that was the original Mew, and this is the second Mew. So Mewtwo.
This is an imitation.
It's a mutant Mew.
Because they couldn't capture the Mew, so they decided to make one for themselves.
It's Mutant Mew.
Mutant Mew 2.
Okay, next one. I'm pretty sure you got that name. Another princess.
That's Princess Peach.
No, we saw Princess Peach.
That Princess Peach is a
okay. Look, there's a good visual hint here. Look at what she's wearing for a princess, and there's something.
She's wearing a dress.
She's wearing.
Diamond.
She's wearing lace.
No, look
Princess
more
lace.
closely.
Puff.
Look at her earrings. Look at her earrings and her chest.
Ruby.
Princess Blue.
Look more closely at her earrings and her chest.
Sapphire.
You see, that's what I do when I'm thinking.
No,
Princess dress. Princess pretty.
Okay, it's some kind of jewel, right? What's surrounding?
Princess flower.
Sapphire.
Yes.
It's a princess flower.
It looks like a flower, right? What kind of flower? Princess. It's a type of flower.
Princess
Penelope. I think it's your favorite flower.
My favorite flower is a daisy.
Yes.
That's not a daisy.
No, I was trying to give you a hint. It's Princess Daisy.
Well, how come she have daisies on her?
I don't know.
But Peach doesn't have peaches either.
Maybe she doesn't want to wear something based on her name every day. Maybe she's been wearing daisies for years because her name was Daisy.
So this is Princess Daisy?
Yeah, so she's not the princess of Mushroom Kingdom like Peach. She's the princess of Sarasaland.
And she's going to fight Samus. I don't know why I keep going back to Samus. But chick fight!
Yeah, but so she originated in Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. She was the princess of Sarasaland.
Okay. Are they sisters?
They never say that.
Are they in the same universe? Do they ever hang out?
Yeah, it is in the Mario universe, but in a different country.
Okay, so they don't ever hang out.
It's called Sarasaland.
Well, they are now, I guess.
Sarasaland sounds really weird, but a lot of things in that game never got translated from Japanese.
Okay.
So there are a lot of weird things with names like that.
That's great.
But they just went with it.
Sure. So now they can fight. Oh my gosh, that's the Pikmins.
I'm wearing it right now.
That's the Pikmins. Yeah. Oh, I love that guy.
The little plant aliens.
I played that game.
The little plant aliens are named Pikmin, but do you know the name of the astronaut?
Yes, I do. Oliver.
It's Olimar.
What?
Olimar.
Olimar. I played it because I played it on the little DS game.
They got the name. Wait, when did you play this?
A long time ago when it first came out.
This is on the GameCube.
On the Wii U. On the Wii. I played it.
It's okay, yeah. I've played it on the Wii, and then I've played the Pikmin 2 also.
Pikmin.
I played it on something. I played it on something.
I should go pee.
Oh, okay.
It was very difficult.
Can't make it for the whole list.
Sorry. Hold on.
Thought I could.
But he can always just say, I played that game. And they would follow you around. It's actually very difficult. You have to go find pieces of a ship, right? Yeah, that is the Pikmin, which I thought was a really cute
game. Can you guess how big he is? The astronaut or the Pikmin?
He's not very big at all. He's tiny.
He's the size of a dime.
Is he really?
A dime?
Yeah.
Well, because I know when he's on that, doesn't he crash land on a planet and he's got to go pick up
crash lands on Earth years after humans have died.
Up. Yeah,
so you can find a whole bunch of weird things.
Right.
Like a whole bunch of product placements.
Right. I remember that. When did I play that? We were somewhere in Alaska.
I know I've played through them. They're some of my favorite games.
It was darling. That's why
Olimar. They named him Olimar because they took the letters from They took the letters from Mario and jumbled it up. But then obviously there's an L. But that's how they got the name Olimar.
Oh, I thought it was
because Olimar's brother is Louis. So Olimar and Louis, Mario and Luigi.
Yes, and you have a poster. Don't you have a big poster with these things? It's really cute.
I don't.
It's like clayish looking. I thought you did. Anyway,
no,
you have so much stuff. Oh, that might be the box art on one of the things. Okay.
So this is.
This is why
Pikachu. I was wanting to. I was thinking, should I show you this before Pikachu? Because I know for a fact if I show this to you before Pikachu, you would call him Pikachu.
Pikachu.
But remember how Pokemon can evolve? This is the baby form of Pikachu.
Oh. Okay.
So the name Pikachu, just take out some of the letters to make it 2 syllables.
Pichu.
Yes.
Pichu, really?
Yeah, that's Pichu.
Very good.
I'm telling you, I should probably be on a game show.
You're good.
Well, it's because my hints are so good.
You know what it is. It's all, and you know what? I wouldn't know this stuff if I didn't watch you and you discuss things.
So yeah, I was thinking, should I show this to them before Pikachu? That would kind of.
That was good.
That would.
Pichu, is that his name?
Pichu.
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 Okay, so.
Oh my goodness, I have no earthly idea.
We're getting into. Okay, so we got through the quote easy ones. I would say
all the cartoony looking things.
We got through the easy ones. I would say we're in the middle tier. The things that you probably should know, but maybe don't.
Okay.
So this is the main character from one of the most popular fighting games ever, Street Fighter.
Oh.
This is the main character.
Ken.
No, Ken is on the list though. You'll see him. Ken is like Ryu's counterpart.
Didn't he blonde hair?
So they have they have human names.
Yeah, yes, it's
a
Japanese name, but it means dragon.
So just start thinking of Dave.
It's a Japanese name.
Oh.
But it means dragon. It's 2 syllables.
Oh, it's close then.
It's just 2 syllables.
And it means Dave.
Oh, it means dragon.
It means
If a name meant Dave, it would be called Dave.
Dagu.
No.
Dragon. Drago.
Let's say if you can't get the name, assuming you can't get the name, which I think is likely, what would you name him?
What I would name him? Well, he's big fella.
Have you ever heard Hadoken?
No.
Hadoken.
Oh, when they shoot those things out
this
of your hands?
this is what it comes from. This guy does
Hodu.
that. Is that what you would name him? Like, let's say you're naming him for the game.
Cuckoo.
They come to you with this character. They created the character.
Let me get serious.
Let's do that.
Now.
Let's do that. If you think you can't get the name,
serious.
just pretend you're the one naming.
Let me
him.
look at him.
What name would you give him?
Serious.
Manchu.
No, he was serious looking.
Manchu warrior.
It's your job to name the character.
It's my job to name him.
Haiku.
What is a haiku? That's a real
Okay.
word.
A haiku is a poem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what
It goes 5 syllables, 7 syllables, 5 syllables.
Well, he's not a poem.
But he could beat the crap out of a poem.
And this guy's Ryu.
Ryu. Okay.
That's his name, Ryu?
Yeah.
I would have guessed that in
Never.
at least a year and 4 months.
I don't know how many. I don't know. Yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed that in a year and 4 months.
Not a year and 4 months.
Yeah, maybe a year and 5.
You're so dorky.
Yeah, Street Fighter is one of the most popular fighting games. I would say the most popular fighting game, but I don't know if Mortal Kombat would challenge it.
But what is this?
I know Street Fighter is definitely more popular than Mortal Kombat in Japan.
Some of our arcades at the pizza place.
Mortal Kombat was.
We had Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Oh, is it Ready to Fight? And that's when they're doing all this?
Yeah, Mortal
like
Kombat. It's like with Sub-Zero and Scorpion. That one's much more Western.
You want to know why I know this? Because I used to hear them out in the front because we left the arcades
we never
on.
got these.
Okay, next character.
No, not this one, but they got the Street Fighter on that one that you could zip around. That's Kirby.
No, well, remember, you have to say, is it a Pokemon?
Oh, is it a Pokemon?
Well, oh, yeah, was Ryu a Pokemon?
No.
No, okay. Is this a Pokemon?
Yes, that's the Pokemon.
Not Kirby. It looks like...
The baby
looks
That
like
is Kirby.
Okay.
Oh, no, it's not. It's got a swirl.
Okay, so this Pokemon can sing and put people to sleep.
I love it.
And in the show, she wants to sing and have a performance that will listen to her, but they always fall asleep, and so she gets angry because she sings and then they fall asleep, and she's angry that they're falling asleep during her song.
So she doesn't even know.
Does she know that she's putting them to sleep?
I would assume not, because she gets angry, and then when they're asleep, she pulls out a marker and writes on their faces.
Oh my gosh! Don't do that at a party. Don't get drunk at a party with your friends.
So, what would you name it?
I don't know. Jewel.
Dad, what would you name
Siren.
it? Siren.
Oh, very good.
That
Look
one
at
has
you.
an actual meaning.
Well, I am impressed.
This is Jiggly.
Jigglypuff.
Yes.
Oh,
I know you've heard it before.
Yeah.
I know you could finish it if I said
thank
Jiggly.
you. Thanks for helping me out, holding my hand. Oh my goodness gracious!
I doubt you've ever seen much of this game, but it actually is, unbeknownst to many people, one of the biggest moneymakers for Nintendo ever.
Pinocchio.
The one on the one on the 3DS sold big time. It made the major goulash.
How come we never got that? Did you get that?
So this is from so he doesn't really have a name.
Did you? Do you have this game?
Yes.
You have this game. Is it for your DS?
It's for the 3D. Well, the first one came out on GameCube, and then one on Wii and a DS and 3DS, and one recently got announced for the Switch.
I don't think I've ever seen him.
Okay, can you play it on Switch?
They recently announced one for Switch. Nice. So the game just
calls. Does he have a power?
The game calls him something because he lives.
Boy.
Think of a. Okay, so the game he comes from is Animal Crossing.
Oh, Animal
Crossing. You play as the only human. All the other people in the game are animals.
I have no earthly idea.
You move into a town.
Oh yeah,
you move into the town, and the one that he's from, he's the mayor.
He's the mayor
of this town of animals, and you can renovate
Mayor
it.
Tom.
No,
Tommy.
Think of a synonym for townsperson.
Townsperson, a citizen.
No, it's along those lines. Just keep going.
A member.
No, you're getting further.
Okay, we're closer with citizen. Kenneth, help me out, man.
I'm thinking.
Boy. He's not a boy.
What's smaller than a town?
A village.
Yes.
Villager.
Boy.
Villager.
Yes, villager.
Yeah, huh?
Good job.
I got another one. Woo!
One of his moves, he can.
You're a champ.
One of his moves, he can pull out an axe to chop a tree down. So a lot of people call him Killager.
Oh, that's funny. That's cute.
Because they say his face looks psychotic because it's always smiling.
It's kind of creepy.
Will he have that ability in the new game when he's fighting everybody? Will he have the axe power?
You mean in Smash Bros. Or Animal
Smash
Crossing?
Bros. I mean, how is he going to compete with some of these characters? Okay, a Star Fox.
Yeah, he can plant a seed, grow the tree, and the tree grows, and then you can chop down the tree and it falls on someone. Huh. It's pretty fun. It's really goofy. It's really hard to land, but it's pretty impressive when it goes.
That's funny.
So next one. This is a game. This is from a game. This is another joke character.
What game you watching, boy?
Aerobics. She's a fitness instructor.
Yes, they added her.
Well, she's doing a fitness move.
They added her on the Wii.
Stretching.
On the Wii U one.
Dance now.
Okay, this is a game that a lot of people bought, but probably did not play much.
It's the dance one. It's the dance now. It's that dance.
No,
one.
It's not dancing. It's
What is she doing?
Okay, look at the
yoga.
She's doing yoga.
Close.
She's doing aerobics.
It is yoga and aerobics. What's the name of the game? We came out on Wii.
We work.
We size.
We exercise. We size.
No.
We sweat.
No.
We move.
This came out. The game is We Fit.
Oh, We Fit.
A lot of people probably bought this game and did not play it very much. I've seen a lot of people just have We Fit on their shelves.
Is it basically just like a video for someone to work out with?
Basically,
you could just.
It came with the Wii Fit balance.
Yeah, but
when you have to follow it.
People fell.
Have you ever heard?
People fell.
I took care of patients that fell on this. It wobbles. It's like it wobbles like that.
This is the Wii Fit trainer.
It wobbles like that and they fall.
So you had patients. Patients that.
Yeah.
They come in with what? Broken hip?
Arms and hands, whatever they fall. Because
the Wii balance board.
Yeah.
So people actually got injured.
Not many, like he's saying.
That's funny. I mean, it's not funny that people. Well,
thought I heard a noise, so I
who was this?
Checked it. Oh, okay. I just wanted to check to see
it
was still recording.
We
Fit Trainer.
We Fit Trainer.
You can play as the male version too, but no one ever plays as the male version.
Well, you know, a lot of guys aren't playing as male version when they get boobs.
All of her moves are like workout poses and stretches.
Oh, okay.
So like she can do a lunge.
Oh, sure.
Like plank and hit somebody with that. It's really funny.
That's her
it's a joke
moves.
character, and she can hula hoop to go up.
Oh, gotcha.
It's another joke character.
That's gonna be funny. I wonder if anybody's gonna pick her.
No, this is.
I would do it as a thing.
I've said this with some of the other characters too. Not all these characters are newcomers.
Right.
She was in the one on Wii U.
Okay. No, but what I'm saying is,
a lot of people played her.
Okay. When we do the thing, when you get that, I want to watch you play some of these things.
I didn't really play Wii Fit Trainer much.
No, I know.
When I get to the character I played the most, I'll tell you.
You did Wii Fit Trainer? Oh, because we had the Wii. Was it the Wii U?
No, when I was playing Smash Bros on Wii U.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't play Wii Fit Trainer I didn't play the character Wii Fit Trainer very much on Smash Wii U. But I played a lot of Bowser, but there's another character I played more, and I'll tell you when I get there. So these next three are. They
look like the Mii characters.
Yes, they're Miis. I was going to say, do you remember what these are called? Miis. You can play as your Miis in the game.
Yeah, I know, because I remember we made all our Miis. Remember when we were at the pizza place, one that we had?
Yeah.
And then we would, we'd all be down there, and they had that little music.
Yeah.
And then they would.
Yeah, no one plays as their Miis in the game. Why would you want to play as a Mii when you can play as, Wii Fit Trainer or Villager or Mario or Samus or Link? No one would want to play as themselves.
Yeah, those are the Miis in my eyes.
Yeah, no one really cares much about these.
And the only reason I know that is because I'm using his Wii to do Netflix, and they have little Miis on there.
Like the Miis are in the Wii U too.
Yeah, that's the only reason I remember.
They stopped the Miis in Switch. Well, I think you actually can make a Mii, but they don't really focus on it.
No, because I was like, oh, there's those little people, and you said, oh, yeah, the Miis, and I was like,
okay, so next character.
No idea. But he looks pretty scary.
This is the main antagonist from the Legend of Zelda series.
Oh, so he's got like Indian clothes on or something. Like
that. He's from a desert. He's from a race of people that live in the desert.
Like Egyptian.
He's from a race of people that live in the desert, and it's all females except for him. A male is born every 100 years, and he becomes the male that's born every 100 years is their king.
So he's a king. King something.
He's a king of the people are called the Gerudo, so he's the king of the Gerudo.
Wow.
But
and what game is he from?
Legend of Zelda.
Oh.
But Hyrule is the main country, so he's not the king of Hyrule.
Okay.
So he's the bad guy.
He's got a curtain on his back.
It's a
rug.
That really does look like
a rug. Yeah.
That is a strange design.
It looks like one of those rugs, those Oriental rugs.
I don't think you'll get the name. I'm pretty sure you've heard it before. But what would you name him?
He's got red hair. And he's very pointy.
Remember how I said Link and Zelda are cursed to reincarnate after
Satano.
every few thousand years or so.
Yeah.
This guy is the reincarnation of that evil deity, Demise.
Oh.
So when the first Link killed Demise, he cursed them that he would reincarnate with them in this perpetual cycle in which they would have to fight each other. So this guy is the reincarnation of Demise as a man.
I have King Demise.
No.
King Mise.
I mean, if his name was Demise, I wouldn't have said it.
King D.
No.
I have no idea. Dead. King Dead.
What would you name him? Just give him a name, real quick.
He looks mean.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the pointy nose and the hair's all spiky. He's got the widow's peak going on. And
King Satamayo.
What's wrong with widow's peaks?
Because everything's pointy and got the...
Yeah, he has the angular nose.
Yeah,
like
angular.
This guy is Ganondorf.
Wow. Okay.
I've never, but
that.
I can. That's a mouthful.
Yeah.
Sometimes people call him Ganon, but Ganon, like just short Ganon, is when he's in his like true form, like monster form.
Oh, he has
monster form. In human form, he's like usually like this giant pig.
Oh.
When he's a human, when he's in human form, he's called Ganondorf.
So he has a pointed nose when he's in human form, and when he's
Ganondorf has
he's got a flat nose.
Well, Ganondorf, like Zelda and Link, looks different in each of the games because it's a different body, you know.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
this is the one from Ocarina of Time.
Oh, okay.
This is the character I play as the most. This is the one I like the most.
No, you don't. What?
It's a penguin.
What kind of?
This guy is the
powers
and I use this term very lightly. He is the antagonist of the Kirby series. Very light.
He's in Kirby?
Yeah, he is the self-proclaimed king of Dreamland.
He is? He's self-proclaimed.
He thinks he's the king of Dreamland. People
what
don't
is it,
really...
a penguin or a duck?
Yeah, he's a penguin.
And he's self-proclaimed king, so he's King Duck.
Yeah, he's King something.
King Duck.
That's
Pink Penguin.
It's close. You've actually said the name earlier.
I said his name.
Yeah, you said the name earlier. Like earlier, I don't remember when, but on this list you said his name. And then I said, no, not yet, but he is on the list.
I don't remember. But let me...
He
looks familiar.
Pick a letter of the alphabet, say it 3 times.
He looks very familiar.
Mom, pick a letter of the alphabet and say it 3 times.
Pick a letter of the alphabet?
Yeah.
K. K.
Oh, Mom, we can't...
Oh, that's terrible.
I can't say that here.
F.
No.
P.
No.
For penguin.
No. It rhymes.
Z.
They all rhyme if you're saying the same letter.
No. Wait.
And I didn't mean that when I said the first letter.
No,
that was
X. Think of me. My
X doesn't rhyme with
M.
Z.
M.
M doesn't rhyme with
King.
E.
Huh?
Okay, I'll
Wait. You're making me
I'm saying
nervous.
it. I'm
LOL.
saying it. No.
King.
Just go through the alphabet.
King A, King B, King D.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay.
I thought that was going to be the easiest hint ever, and you say KKK before.
But his name is KKK.
Yeah, I know.
His
name's not actually KKK.
No,
his initials.
His initials for his...
KKB.
It's not KK, it's KKB, but yeah. Anyway.
Let's go to the next one.
Okay, let's go to the next one. So, I did not mean that
this
any
was my
negative way at
favorite
all.
character to play as.
King
you guys
DDD.
ruined this
I'm
one.
sorry. That's Link.
No.
Link's
been working out.
You got the big
okay,
old thighs.
so I doubt you'll get his first
Calves.
name. You should get his last name.
That looks like Conan the Barbarian.
It does look like Conan.
Caspian.
It does look like Conan, the whole barbarian looking thing.
Oh, that's the kin guy that you said was blonde.
No, listen.
What?
Don't get ahead of yourself.
Okay.
You should get his last name.
I should get his barbarian.
Look at the weapon he's using. Does that seem familiar to anything you've seen recently?
You know, with all that,
saw that movie we just watched.
Yes.
Wolverine, or what was the name of
that show? What do you mean movie we just watched?
What was the show we watched last night?
Castlevania?
Yes.
Does the whip look familiar?
Yeah, it had the guy who was using
the guy!
This is one of his family members.
The Belmont.
Yes, he's...
Belmont.
This is Simon Belmont.
Nice.
This is Simon. Oh, it's his brother.
No, this is...
Could be.
The family tree is pretty big.
It could be because he's
got some good genes. He's pretty stout, man.
Yeah, but see the whip, the Morningstar whip?
Yeah,
they used that in the show, remember, Dad?
Yeah, sure did. She didn't see that because she went to bed before that.
Oh, that's why I was expecting you to get it before Mom.
What? But I remember Belmont.
Yeah, so
Morningstar looked a little different.
It's Trevor Belmont, and Trevor is the one in the show on Netflix.
All I know is that Carmilla was very upset when she found out there was a Belmont live. They ever got down into the...
You'll see.
What?
You'll see.
I didn't finish watching it.
Okay. No, you'll see.
No, remember when they broke down into the door?
Yeah, you gotta see.
Down to the...
Woo-hoo.
Okay, you've seen this character already.
Is that a girl?
Yes.
Okay.
It's funny you should notice that too, because she dresses up like this so that people don't know her.
Oh, well, I know.
People will think
and waist.
Yeah, but I mean, they don't really try to hide it too much anymore from a game design because they know that the players know it's a girl. But so you've seen this character on the list before. This is her. So she's from the Legend of Zelda series.
So she does karate moves.
So a Link in Ocarina of Time, he pulls.
Oh, she is she in that?
Yes,
series.
Yeah,
okay.
You've seen the character on the list before.
On what list?
We've already seen her. She's already come up once.
Oh,
just like
look at me. I'm here. We've seen her already?
Yes, you've seen this character already. She goes by a different name under this disguise, but you've seen the character already. There's literally only one girl from The Legend of Zelda that you've seen on this list so far.
Zelda?
Yes.
Oh.
That's Zelda.
That's Zelda. I love her.
This is when she... So, her name in this iteration is Sheik, because...
Oh, she's trying to look like a male?
Because there's a period of time, there's a period in Ocarina of Time...
Does it have, like, Arabic things on to be chic?
No.
Look more like
okay, so...
It looks like the Egyptian eye there.
The Sheikah is a like a clan of ninjas that protect the royal family of Hyrule.
I can see the little shoes, but they look ninja-like.
And so there's a point in Ocarina of Time, in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, in which Link pulls the Master Sword out of the Temple of Time, but he has to sleep in another dimension for 7 years before he can come back. So there's a period of time in which Link is gone for 7 years.
Wow.
And Ganon is ruling over Hyrule.
Right.
And so she has to go into hiding because she has the Triforce of Wisdom.
Okay.
And Ganon obviously would need to get rid of her because she's a threat.
Of course, yeah, sure. So she goes into hiding.
And so she goes into hiding for 7 years as Sheik.
Okay.
So that's Zelda in hiding for 7 years as Sheik.
That's kind of a cool twist.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that.
This is a character from the Kirby series.
I remember...
It's kind of an anti-villain.
I just remember the eyes behind that thing. Okay. I don't remember anything else.
What does he kind of look like? He's wearing armor, so
he looks like a...
Soldier?
No, think more European.
Knight?
Yes, he's a knight. Something knight.
Gold knight. Purple knight.
What is the armor made of?
Steel knight.
Be more generic.
Be more metal knight.
Yeah, it's meta knight.
Oh, metal knight. Meta knight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You have good hints.
He flies a big ship called the Halberd, so he sometimes teams up with Kirby, and they get to drive it around. But
is he a good guy?
Yeah, but he's an anti-villain because originally, like,
look at me, he's a good guy.
Kirby actually does have some backstory to it because there was an anime. But yeah, Meta Knight's on Kirby's side.
Okay,
but he's kind of doing his own thing too. He's very independent because he flies his own ship. You know.
Gotcha. He's like Han Solo.
Now we're getting into the more difficult ones. Well, not more difficult because I think most people should get this, but more difficult I think for you guys.
Yeah.
Like I doubt from here on out, I doubt you'll get any of these.
Right, because I just watched you guys play when y'all were younger, and then after y'all have gotten older, I kind of don't watch.
This is an old game.
I remember the sword.
But you didn't play that as a small child.
I never had PlayStation.
Was it on one of the arcades at one of our pizza restaurants?
This character is from Final Fantasy VII, which is arguably
Did you not play any of those games?
Most popular Final Fantasy game ever.
No, I didn't play any of those. I didn't play any of those.
I don't know.
The sword looks familiar, but I don't remember.
So he's the main character in Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII.
Think of
he looks like a Chad.
Think of
Chazwick.
Zippy.
Skip.
Xantor.
What's in a sky?
Stars.
Cloud.
Yeah,
Cloud.
His name's Cloud?
Yeah, Cloud Strife.
That's not very intimidating.
Final Fantasy is very stylish.
You can say Mr. Strife. Yeah, that's scary.
Mr. Cloud.
Mr. Strife.
Final Fantasy is very artsy.
Okay, that's good. Cloud Strife.
That's very artsy then.
Very brooding.
By Cloud.
Yeah, but if he's carrying a big old thing like that, I don't care what his name is.
He's kind of working with a band of, at least when the game starts out, he's kind of working with a band of revolutionaries to stop this company from industrializing a planet and killing it by stealing its power.
Good.
I'm not going to get into the story. It's complicated.
We're not going to get into the story.
Okay.
That's Ken.
Yes, that's Ken.
Ken, my man. Yeah, see, kind of looks like me. See that?
Looks just like you, Ken.
Yeah, I can see there is an influence.
The flowing gold hair like that. Ooh. Big feet. That's this one older.
No, well, he actually.
What?
This guy. This is a
No,
real.
that's Mega Man.
This is an old character. She says that's Mega Man. They're looking at a poster. Am I right?
Oh no, yeah, Mega, yeah.
Okay, so
Captain America.
Do you remember?
No, is that Captain America?
No, I'm kidding.
It's Captain something.
Yeah,
it is Captain
something.
Captain
Eagle, Captain Falcon.
Yes, I can't believe you got that so quickly.
What is it? What is it? What is it? Captain Eagle?
Captain Falcon.
Captain Falcon.
Okay, so
maybe because the Falcon gave it away. Captain Hawk.
He's the main character in F-Zero.
I take it he's a pilot.
F-Zero is a futuristic high-speed racing game.
Cool. I've not played that.
For air or ground?
They're hover cars.
Hover cars. Okay, because he looks like a pilot with that.
Yeah.
That's like the one I like with that.
So
what was his name? Captain.
Yeah.
What?
Captain Falcon.
Falcon.
Remember I was playing F-Zero a lot on the SNES, and when we were in Louisiana during the hurricane, there was a time in which it wasn't stormy outside, and so we went outside, and I wanted to go back in and play F-Zero, and then you said, well, you're allowed to go back in if you want to, but this will be the last time in a while in which we get to stay outside, so you can go in if you want to, but I really don't. I wouldn't like that. So I said, okay, and I went in and played F-Zero anyway.
And what happened?
And I don't regret it, because you were insisting that I would have.
That's good.
You're saying I would regret it, because I wouldn't be able to see sunlight in a long time.
What is this? I knew the hurricane was coming.
We got hit pretty
Hey,
hard.
listen, we did, for what, 9-10 days, we had no electricity.
Yeah, so I used to play this a lot on the SNES.
Yeah, you called that one.
We had so much fun, though.
We did.
Because we had that generator.
Yeah,
Thank
that's how
goodness
character.
we prepared.
Remember, you have to say if it's a Pokemon or not.
That is not a
Yeah, I know,
Pokemon.
but I mean, if I only bring that up when it is a Pokemon, it's obvious it's a Pokemon, so you need to say it each time.
No, that is not a Pokemon. No, that is not a Pokemon.
Wow.
Dragon.
That's a crazy looking beast.
Beast. Iron Beast.
This is this is the main antagonist in Metroid.
This is the main antagonist in Metroid?
This is Samus's arch nemesis.
Some sort of...
Oh, that thing comes rolling at him?
This guy is the leader of the space pirates, and he killed Samus's family. Killed her parents.
It looks like an alien.
Yes.
Well, of course it is an alien.
The game's kind of... That's
yeah,
good,
is it out in space?
The game... Okay, so his name...
Yeah.
...is an homage to a character in Alien.
Oh.
An homage. Did you just say the word homage?
Isn't that how you say it? Homage?
Yes, you did.
Homage, yeah.
Homage. Yeah, I'm just saying.
I can't say it without saying it dramatically.
I know. I thought it was great.
Okay,
I don't know.
Do you remember the name of the main character?
Dragon.
Do you remember the name of the character in Alien?
The lady.
Yes.
What lady?
The main, Sigourney Weaver.
Sigourney Weaver.
No,
Weaver.
No, the character's name.
During the show.
During the show. We watched that movie a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, they changed one letter because obviously
I don't remember.
Oh my gosh, I almost said it.
I don't remember.
This guy's a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I almost said the name.
Okay, it's an alien.
So they changed a letter. But do you remember the main character?
Let me think. It
begins with an R.
Ripley.
Yes.
Ridley Scott.
Flipley.
No, it's the name was Ripley, but this guy's name is Ridley.
Ridley. I was going to say Wrigley.
Ridley Scott is the guy that made Aliens or directed it.
Cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess it's a reference to that then.
That's why. Okay, let's sing. I'm gonna sing.
Mom, this is a time for me to show off game knowledge. I can't show off my mediocre movie knowledge.
Okay, I'm just saying.
They'll think I'm not great at everything.
Let's see. So
it's a pretty big deal that he's in the game.
Ridley Scott.
Oh, okay.
Look at that. That's probably why they named him Ridley, because he kind of looks like that. This part looks like that. Well, it doesn't look exactly.
It was heavily inspired by Alien.
Nice.
Yeah, well, Ridley Scott. That's where it is.
So it's a big deal that he's in. It's
directors.
Yeah.
Ridley Scott. Okay.
It's a big deal that he's in the game because
I wonder if that's why they made her character named Ripley.
Masahiro Sakurai. People, particularly in America, people were asking for this character to be in the game.
Wow.
But Masahiro Sakurai kept saying he's too big.
Really?
He can't be in the game because he's too big of a character.
How big is he? Like physically too big? Oh.
And he
Well,
didn't.
how small
He
are
didn't.
the
He
other
didn't
people?
want to shrink him down to be in the game because he thought that would ruin his character because he's supposed to be this huge dragon.
Well, didn't
and lo and
Ripley
behold,
in the
he put him
movie
the
get
game.
in that little mecha and fight with that? And they were pretty much the same size. The mecha wasn't too well, yeah, I guess it would be.
They would have to put all the other characters in the game in a mecha just
Yeah.
for Ridley to be in the game. I don't think that would be a good choice.
Mecha Man instead of Mega Man. Okay, go. Let's see.
So this is.
Wait, that star looks so familiar.
This
to
is
me.
a It's because this is a character from Super Mario Galaxy.
Yes.
These are actually two characters.
Yes.
These
You've
are
got
actually
that poster there.
You play
Starlight.
It's two characters. It's like something and something because
Probably Princess something.
So she's from Super Mario Galaxy. She is basically the mother of stars.
That game, I did not watch you play that much because it got me so car sick. Because you were having to go from place to... and I was like, I can't even.
She's way better than Peach.
Princess Star.
She's way better than Peach.
Yeah, I would say she's way better than Peach or Daisy.
In your opinion?
Yeah. Well, I mean, my opinion's right, though.
I could be a cartoon character.
So she's
Princess Nova.
That's a good... I would say that's good. Like, if you were naming it, that works. So...
It's good, baby.
So in the game, she's basically the mother of stars because when the stars die and turn to stardust, she reincarnates them.
It's Princess something. She's wearing a crown.
I don't think she's a princess. She's just... It's a name. It's a real name.
It's a real name.
And then the little star guys have names too.
The star looks so familiar.
I can hit you in on the star name. Ironically, even though they're stars, even though they are stars, their name is the Latin word for moon, but with one letter changed.
Luna.
Change the in.
Luma.
Yes.
Luma.
Yes, the stars are called lumas, so it's something in luma.
Like for illuminating.
Oh yeah, I guess it could sound like that too.
Mother.
So.
Like for Mother Nature.
It's a real name. I think it might be like Spanish, something like that.
Her name?
I don't know if it's Spanish or not. It sounds kind of Spanish.
Latin, maybe it's Latin.
I think I know why I'm thinking Spanish because I can't tell you without.
Okay.
Okay, her name is Rosalina.
Rosalina, okay.
I would never.
I'm thinking.
No, I never would.
When we had the taco place, I'm thinking of seeing some sort of brand that said Rositas.
Oh yeah,
and that's why I'm thinking Spanish name for Rosalina.
We had sauce like that.
Yeah, the Rosita. Yeah, we had a Rosita brand of
it's Rosalina and Luma. She was only from Super Mario Galaxy, but she was such a popular character that she's shown up in Mario Kart. Super Mario Party.
She's adorable.
So she shows up in the spin-off games because she was so popular from one game. Cool. So people like her more than Peach, despite Peach being in several games.
Are these characters in the same clothing they were in? This cannot be.
Yeah, that's what she wore in the game.
The bell sleeves and everything, because that's very modern right now.
She can float. She can float around though and stuff too. She's basically a goddess.
It's like she's got an empire waist with bell sleeves. It works. He's got to scratch his back.
He reached over to grab a pencil to scratch his back.
That spot right.
Let me scratch.
Okay, next character.
All you do is ask me to scratch. I'll scratch.
A little closer to you.
Like kitty.
Do you?
Right.
Okay, go.
Thanks.
Oh my heavens!
You have to say if it's Pokemon or not on each one.
That is not a Pokemon.
Okay, so
that is.
Can you guess what series he's from?
From Mario. It's got to be because it looks like Wario.
This guy is the
antagonist.
This guy is he's a crocodile.
Crocodile.
This guy's the antagonist from Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong.
This is Donkey Kong's arch nemesis. That's why I said kind of because Donkey Kong does exist in the same universe as Mario.
Well, but it's totally different.
He's on his own like island.
No, but he's got the Donkey Kong.
This guy. You see his crown? That would make him a
king.
Yes, so he's King something.
King Croc.
No,
King
Croco. It's close though. So. Mom, his name is King.
His one pupil is bigger than the other.
You know how if you were going to say somebody's full name, you would say a first name and then an initial for the middle name and the last name? Treat King as his first name, okay?
Okay.
And then you say an initial for his middle name.
Okay.
And then you say his last name. Okay?
And it all turns out to be one word.
The initial and the last name
make a word.
If you were to put them together, it would be a word, which is a synonym for mean or evil.
Impossible.
I just said it's a synonym for mean or evil.
Okay. A synonym for mean
or evil. So, find a synonym.
Mad.
Find a synonym for mean or evil, and then separate the first letter from the rest of it.
Okay.
Am I explaining this correctly? It sounds complicated, but it'll make sense once I say it.
He's evil. He's bad. He's evil.
Just start spitting out synonyms.
For evil.
Or mean.
Mean. Evil. Scary.
How. Oh, you're so mean. How
terrible.
How
awful. How scary.
No, Mom.
Why are you laughing?
If somebody says, people don't say how mean or how terrible.
How terrible
they would say how
scary. How unfortunate.
No, you're going to be angry at yourself when I say
this.
Okay,
do it again, because help me out, Kenneth. You're just sitting there laughing at me.
I could spit off so many synonyms, but if I did that, I would hone it down.
Synonym for evil.
Or mean.
For mean.
I think mean is probably closer.
Rude. Bully.
No.
He's rude.
Bully's a noun.
He's rude. But we're spitting out stuff.
No, it's an adjective.
What's another word for evil?
How?
I mean, how evil, how awful, how bad. I love your facial expressions.
I'm trying to pretend to say it without actually saying it, so I'm emoting.
You're so cute you can't even look evil. Let's see.
So they think.
Out.
Can't
help me out.
I think of a word.
Do you want me to say it?
No, now you're gonna make me feel
I don't
bad.
want to wait 5 minutes in one character.
All right.
How cruel.
Oh, cruel.
So
No.
Misspell the word.
Cruel.
Misspell the word. Spell it with a K.
Oh, King K. Rool.
Yes, King K. Rool.
King K.
So it's like K period space ROOL.
Oh.
King K. Rool.
They could have said
so it's like King
Cruel.
D.
Drool. That's what they should have said.
So yeah, this guy's the arch nemesis of Donkey Kong.
Okay.
He's the leader of the Kremlings, which is a gang of crocodiles which try to steal his bananas.
He's out of Croc's really. It just shows how self-absorbed he is, because Crocs really don't get that big in the wild.
What's also weird is that he has a belly button, but crocodiles are
reptiles
and they're born from eggs. So I've always wondered about that.
I think he's trying to imitate Donkey Kong's
it looks like
body.
Armor
it's like gold, right? So I wonder if it's something he's put on himself.
Looks like a shield.
Yeah, that's a shield over him. That's not his. That's
just like
I think I think he wants to be like Donkey Kong, and that looks like that looks like a gorilla's.
Yeah.
Front carriage. But I might be reading
Mom
into it.
should know this one.
I should. That is Fox. Fox.
That's a Pokemon.
Yes.
That is a Pokemon. Okay. I did not say. I was going to say no.
Remember on TV, you saw a bit of the movie this guy is in, and you were impressed by how they had these remote-controlled drones in the movie, because this movie came out before those were really popular. Before that was like a real thing. Well, I mean, it existed, but they weren't really used much. Remember in the movie? Do you remember? We saw a Pokemon movie on TV for a bit. And there was a character controlling this remote-controlled drone for surveillance for a bit, and you were impressed by how ahead of its time that was.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I don't.
This Pokemon was was central in the plot.
Is this from a Pokemon movie?
Yes. Do you know? Can you remember them? Do you remember seeing that? Do you remember the drone? You remember talking?
Is there a tree in that thing at the end?
Yes.
Okay.
That sounds so vague, but like if you've seen the movie, it makes sense.
It's like a serious.
Even that threw me off for a bit. Like probably, but
was there water?
No. There is a big tree in it.
No, I mean it's not just like a regular tree. It's
you said it sounds like a real name, kind of Italian or.
I don't remember. I don't know if I could.
Martino.
Begins with an L.
I don't know.
Lou.
Is that Luigi?
No.
I don't know. But
it's a Lucario.
I
never would have. I can't.
You've seen this guy. Lucario. You know this one.
Now I get it. He looks different.
He's in a fighting pose.
In this one. Yeah, if he was probably standing in a regular pose,
poking out of his chest. What is that?
It's like a metal spike. Huh? He's a fighting and steel type.
Lucario.
Yeah.
Okay. He has spikes coming out of his hand.
Lucario.
No, but Mom saw part of the movie.
I think I watched pretty much the whole. I think I was doing laundry.
A lot more than
You've seen this character already on the list.
She's cute. Again,
is that the
she
robot
looks like
one?
me.
She does look like you. Gorgeous.
People are gonna think
hot, man.
People are gonna think Tanuki Tail's mom looks like.
Mahahara.
Back on topic.
I don't know who that is.
You've seen this character already.
She's got normal eyes. It's the one that had her eyes hidden.
Yes.
Not
Link. That's Zelda.
No.
Zelda's
the princess.
Zelda was the one that had her eyes.
Yeah,
Sheik.
that was the one.
You see, he said her name was Sheik.
Yeah. I thought it was only one girl.
She's got a gun. That's Samus.
Yes, this is Samus without her suit on.
Without her
suit on.
It's
called Zero Suit Samus because it's called Zero Suit because she's without suit.
Okay, gotcha.
It's kind of a play on words because she got her suit from the Chozo because after Ridley killed her parents, she was adopted by this race of bird people.
You told me.
These bird people aliens that are very wise.
Yes,
they're kind of
I remember you told me.
They're kind of like Native Americans, very naturalists.
Yeah.
Like they have really good technology.
It's actually a good story.
They have really good technology, but they don't live in advanced cities because they're very naturalist. And so they adopted her and they infused her with Chozo DNA and they built her the suit.
Right. Yeah, I remember you did all that. Told me all that before. That was pretty cool. I don't know.
Not a Pokemon. That's from.
You've heard me talk about this series quite a bit because
fantasy.
Do you remember Kong Skull Island? The movie.
No.
The movie.
King Kong
Skull Island.
Yeah,
remember? Remember that?
He fought in the last game, didn't he? Wasn't he on the last battle thing?
He was not in the last Smash Bros, but he was in the one before that.
That's the one
so people were really excited about him coming back because he was absent in the last one.
This one's totally
because he's owned by Konami, the same people that own Castlevania, and they're really weird. They're being really weird with their licenses right now.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, do you remember Kong Skull Island?
The movie?
Yes.
The guy that directed that movie is directing a movie adaptation for this guy's from Metal Gear Solid.
Oh.
It's a stealth. It's like a stealth game.
I looked at your dad with that.
This guy, no, but I've been talking about this movie quite a bit.
The Kong Skull Island.
No, the Metal Gear Solid movie because normally video game adaptations usually suck. But I have kind of high hopes for this one because it's the guy that directed Kong Skull Island, and I think the Metal Gear Solid story particularly can translate well to film.
I have no idea.
He sneaks, right? Sneaks around. What's another sneaky animal?
Panther.
No, that's a good
tiger,
guess.
Cat.
Not mammalian.
A snake.
Yes, snake.
Oh, that's his name?
Yeah,
Snake Eyes.
Yeah, his name's Snake.
Snake Eyes. Okay. Holy moly.
Oh, it's an angel. Michael.
Yes. No, it's not. I mean,
Gabriel.
Obviously, you're going to go through the angel names.
Not a Pokemon.
It's okay.
It's not a Pokemon.
This guy is from the Kid Icarus series. Because
there you go.
You know how in Greek mythology the story of Icarus he had these wax wings and they melted.
And he melted.
This is an angel that can't fly, and so he's made fun of a lot by other deities.
Aww. He needs better shoes.
But his boss, who is also on this list, I don't want to say the name yet because it's on the list.
Okay.
Can make him fly. And so people kind of make fun, like, oh, you can't fly on your own. Hence the name. It's Kid Icarus, but Icarus is not his name. The series is called Kid.
Okay.
And it's the Kid Icarus game was originally on the NES.
So these wings he has are useless.
The Kid Icarus game was originally on the NES, and then for years Nintendo wasn't doing anything with it. But Masahiro Sakurai, the guy that makes this game, and the guy that also made Kirby, right? Recently, not too long ago on the 3DS, made a Kid Icarus game called Kid Icarus Uprising.
I remember that.
So he didn't invent the characters.
I didn't watch you play this one too much.
But Kid Icarus Uprising on the 3DS is very underrated. It's very good.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, very good.
The game is very loosely based on Greek mythology.
I could see him being a pretty cool character.
It's based on Greek mythology, but very loosely. There are a lot of creative liberties. This
sounds cool.
Okay.
Icarus.
Think of something related to a peach or an apricot. It's one syllable.
Buzz.
No, something else.
Pit.
Yes, his name's Pit.
Oh, Pit. Okay.
Dark Pit.
Yeah,
I was going to say, don't overthink that one.
Dark Pit.
It's created by.
I was going to say Black.
It's created by Pandora putting a mirror in front of Pit, and it's like an evil mirror, like a cursed mirror, and so it's like his evil reflection.
Okay.
So it's like his evil doppelganger.
That's kind of cool twist too.
Yeah.
That's kind of a cool.
The name isn't so creative though. Dark Pit.
But I mean, I can. Yeah. That way, just like you said,
so it's like an evil reflection of himself.
Sure.
That's why I put him right afterwards.
Well, I was thinking of Black Swan. You know anyway. Oh my heavens! That looks like a mistake. That looks like a gecko.
Ouch.
That looks like a gecko. No, it looks like someone. Is it a gecko? Is that
It is a frog. It's a frog. Yeah.
It's a frog. Frog.
Frogger.
Is it Frogger from Frogger?
Remember the question you're supposed to be?
Yeah.
Is that a Pokemon?
No, not a Pokemon.
I don't know.
It is a Pokemon.
Really?
It is a Pokemon.
Really?
He's from one of the newer Pokemon games.
Wow. So he's a gecko. No, a frog.
Well, he is a frog, but look at his pose. Like, what is he trying to imitate?
He is trying to pose. Hang on, let me see.
Like, look at his hand pose.
Sprinter.
He's like a ninja.
Okay.
So his name is something ninja. See his tongue? This isn't relevant to his name, or you see that scarf? That's actually his tongue that he wraps around his face.
Oh, the pink.
Because he has a big sticky tongue, because he's a frog.
Okay, gotcha.
So looks like
sticky ninja.
It looks like, hey, I need something. Bring me up something. Give me an idea.
This is one of the more.
Bottom of the drawer.
No, this is one of the most popular.
I got this one. What do you think?
Wow, they aren't such. Sorry, fans of this Pokemon.
No, that's.
No, this is a pretty popular one. He got into the game.
When I said it looks like a mistake, I'm sitting off to the edge here. Is that going around? What is this yellow thing?
Just say, what would you name him?
What is that yellow thing?
Blue Ninja.
Like he's like yellow on that side of his face. On the inside.
No,
yes.
What is this?
Mom, on the inside it's blue, but on the outside it's white. So it's like symmetrical.
I am not getting this, but I'm sitting off way to the edge.
Yeah, I'm not.
Where's his eyes?
His eyes are right there.
That's one, and
and the other eye's on the other side.
I'm sorry. I thought he was facing us.
I thought his other eye was over there.
Hey, what are you guys seeing?
So he's sprinting. I know. I thought he was doing something sideways
like a ninja run.
But he's this way. Okay.
I doubt you can guess the name. Just say what would you name him?
See, he's looking this way. Flash. Sticky Flash. No,
it's something ninja.
It's ninja.
It's Greninja.
Greninja.
Yeah, Greninja.
Okay.
I wonder where the maybe from a
See, he's running this way, Kenneth, and that's going around.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I thought the eye was over here.
Yeah, and you see on his leg, it's like looks like a shuriken. You can throw out water shurikens.
Oh, yeah, those little, like those star
Okay.
Eskimos.
I have no idea.
They are. Well, like, I don't know if you're allowed to use Eskimo anymore. I don't know what the.
What do you mean not allowed to use Eskimo? We lived in Alaska.
Yeah, I know.
Inuits.
I'm just always paranoid about saying things like that. Okay, so these guys are from a game. Well, I can't say the name of the game because the name of the game will give away what they are. But they came like
Click clap.
No, like Kid Icarus.
Those are actual Alaskan.
Like Kid Icarus, this is a game that was on the NES. But unlike Kid Icarus, they have not done anything with the game series since the NES.
They are igloo makers.
No,
igloo smashers.
They have a title, but then they individually have names too.
I don't.
Go ahead and tell us.
So the game is. You remember? It's like a vertical platformer. You're going up a mountain.
What?
On the NES, it's a vertical platformer. You're going up a mountain.
You're going up a mountain.
And you're trying to get to the top.
Mountain climber.
Mountain climber.
Something climber. What's this mountain made of?
Snow. Rock.
It's closer at snow. What's snow made of? What is snow?
Water.
Water that's
frozen.
Yes.
Frozen climber.
Ice climbers.
Ice climber.
So these are the ice.
I got it. See.
These are the ice climbers.
Oh, they are okay.
The guy's named Popo, and the girl is Nana. Popo and Nana.
Like our grandparents. Like my dad and
Nana. You know what? Whenever we became.
Okay, next character.
Those are darling. Yeah, what kind of superpowers do they have?
They came out on the NES, but
they should have better names.
They came out. It came out.
No, they're Eskimo names.
It came out. Guys, I'm trying to get through this efficiently.
Go.
They came out on the NES, but Nintendo hasn't done anything with it since.
Okay.
And these characters were originally in Brawl on the Wii, but they were not in the last Smash Bros. Game on the Wii U.
Are they brother and sister, or are they boyfriend and
girlfriend?
I
think so. I don't.
Oh my gosh.
I think they're siblings.
Okay.
But the reason they weren't on the last Smash Bros. On Wii U is because the Smash Bros. That came out on Wii U was also on the 3DS.
Gotcha.
And the last Smash Bros. Allowed 8 players to play at once.
What are these people called? Villagers?
Ice climbers.
Ice climbers.
But when you're playing as them, you're playing as both at once.
Good.
You're playing as one of them, but the one behind you does the same thing just a little bit afterwards.
Sure.
And so it's 2 character models at once, right?
That's great.
And so the 3DS could not handle 8 players all playing as 2 character models. That would be 16 character models on screen at once. And so because of the hardware limitations of the 3DS, the Wii U couldn't have it either because you're supposed to be allowed to they needed the same roster in both games.
Gotcha.
But now since it's on the Switch, they're back. So a lot of people are excited about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so remember
that's from Link.
Zelda.
No, remember how originally I said you have to say if it's a Pokemon or not?
Is that a Pokemon? No, it's not a Pokemon.
From here on out, you have to. This guy's from a series called Fire Emblem. I doubt you'll get any of these. I pretty much guarantee you won't get any of these correct.
But I know the name of the thing.
He looks like a warrior.
I was saying that from now on, you have to say, like, in addition to is it a Pokemon or not, you have to guess, is it from Fire Emblem?
Fire Emblem, okay.
There are several of them.
So, no.
Fire Emblem is a tactical, turn-based RPG in a medieval fantasy setting.
Okay. Some of those words I didn't
Wow,
understand.
you lost me. You lost me on that one.
Tactical.
I know you're saying words, but I don't know what they mean.
Turn-based role-playing game. So it's like on a grid. You take turns fighting.
Okay, sure.
Strategies involved.
So you gotta dumb it down for us
you
a
gotta
bit.
fight on a platform against each other.
You gotta dumb it down just a tad.
But you're controlling multiple units at once. You have like a whole. You control a whole army.
So it involves a lot of thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not the game for me.
Well, you control a whole army, and you're trying to make it so that you can win with nobody dying.
Complicated.
Because when the people die, when your units die, they're dead forever. Or
they
at least
put
that's
a lot of thought into
this. Can I throw grenades?
This is not like
no. So this is a medieval fantasy, so there are like swords and magic and stuff like that.
What about bow and arrows? Can I shoot?
Yes, there are archers.
Okay, I'm into
you're
that.
good
I like bow and arrows.
You won't get the name right. Just name him. We can go through these quickly.
His name is.
Give him a name.
Bad A.
Seriously, Keiko. You said just
Blue Steel.
This guy's Marth.
Marth. I was close. Blue Steel, Marth. That's close.
Yes.
He's from the first Fire Emblem game.
Marth?
Yeah, Marth.
Okay. Is his hair blue?
Marth.
Raven.
Ooh, that was good, Raven.
Yeah, because her hair.
And yes, that's from the same thing. Yes.
Oh, not a Pokemon, and yes. From.
If you couldn't tell from the resemblance.
Yeah.
What are we saying?
Just give her a name. We can get through these quickly. Just say the
Raven.
name. Raven.
Raven. I would go with that.
This one's name is Lucena.
Okay.
The reason why she looks so much like Marth is because, so Marth's from the first game, right? Lucena is from Fire Emblem Awakening, in which, she's the descendant of Marth by 1,000 years or something, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But she's not the main character in Awakening. Her father is the main character in Awakening, okay?
Okay.
Who's also on this list, so I can't say his name.
Okay.
But she comes from the future, so he hasn't had his daughter yet.
Oh, cool.
She comes from an apocalyptic future in order to team up with her parents to stop it from happening.
Okay.
But she doesn't want people to know that she's from the future, so she dresses up as Marth to make them think that she's actually coming from the past.
Okay.
As Marth.
Huh. Cool.
You know what I mean?
Does she cut her hair then? Does she cut her hair short like that?
She had it. She had it short before. She was wearing a mask before.
Gotcha.
And so once people found out she wasn't Marth, she just took the mask off and let her hair down.
Okay.
But that's why she looks so similar.
Okay, gotcha.
So.
I have no idea. Bobby. Not a Pokemon,
his name,
and he's not from Fire Emblem.
He's from Earthbound, which was a series on the SNES. In Japan, it's known as Mother, but in America, the game is Earthbound, and he has psychic abilities.
Really?
He's a kid with psychic abilities, and he fights aliens. His name is literally a pronunciation of the first Nintendo console.
NES.
Well, first,
Ness?
Yeah, Ness.
Sweet.
When I said first Nintendo console, I was thinking, oh boy, I was just telling you about Game & Watch. But the first home console. We weren't paying attention. First Nintendo home console.
Right. NES.
It's Ness with...
That's the first one
It's Ness with 2 S's, but it's still a reference to the NES.
That's cute.
Ness.
I like how they intermix
everything's
all
got a
stuff.
story behind it. It's pretty cool.
That's from
that is not a Pokemon.
Thing.
Yeah, it's from Fire Emblem.
Yeah.
And then it's from Fire Emblem.
So... This guy, his name,
Is he related as well? Because they all have the same color hair.
No, this guy's not in the same timeline. This story has nothing to do with them.
Okay.
This guy, his name is the nickname it's a nickname people used when trying to get President Eisenhower in office. We like.
Ike.
Yes.
His name is Ike?
Eisenhower or this guy?
This guy.
Yeah, Ike.
Ike, okay.
Cool, that's cool.
So they said we like Ike was the phrase when they were trying to get Eisenhower to run. Yeah, Ike.
Look at you with your all history buff over
man.
here.
I'm
You are
it.
not a Pokemon. And
do you remember Villager?
Yes, from Fire
Emblem. Do you remember Villager?
Yes, they were called villagers.
Remember how Villager was the mayor of the town in Animal Crossing?
Wait, what was his name? Villager?
Yeah, because it's the player. You can name him whatever you want.
Yeah.
This is his secretary.
Penelope.
No. But it's not a bad name, though.
Yeah. I know, she looks like Penelope.
So, not to make this a history quiz or anything.
Okay. That's okay.
That's the only way I can think of hinting this name.
That's okay. Go ahead.
You know how Christopher Columbus got funding from Spain to go to the New World?
Catherine.
It was the two. Remember how there were the monarchs of Spain at the time was Ferdinand and
Kenneth.
The name's slightly different, but if you say it, I'll say it's close enough.
I don't know.
Ferdinand and
Marcos.
Were the ones to fund Christopher Columbus on his expedition. It was a very well liked queen.
I don't know.
She had a lot of good policies that
was she
helped
from England?
This is Spain.
I know, but I know you said Spain. But you said
Christopher Columbus from Spain.
I know that, but I thought he said the one king or whatever.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if Christopher Columbus is from Spain, but he got funding from Spain because none of the other countries wanted to fund him.
Gotcha.
Spain was the only one that listened.
It could be, yeah, could be.
Spain was the one that thought the expedition was worth the gamble.
Okay, we don't know. We're gonna be
Ferdinand and Isabella.
Oh, Isabella.
Her name is Isabel.
Oh,
Isabel.
She's a dog. Okay. As you can see.
Puppy.
Yeah. You could have said we had a dog named that.
We had a dog named Isabel.
Yeah. We had a dog named Belle.
Okay, I didn't know that. That would have been a lot better since this is a dog. That would have. Yeah, Ferdinand and Isabella.
Remember we had Belle, the black lab.
Okay. Yeah.
Not a Pokemon. Oh, that sword looks really familiar.
The sword is the Monado.
That's not from the fire thing.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not from the fire thing?
It's totally. It's like more different generation.
So we've seen it because his shoes.
He's from a game called. He's from the first Xenoblade Chronicles game.
Really?
And this game was originally released in Japan only because they didn't think it would sell well in the States. And so
the new one's coming out December 7th.
This game is coming out December 7th.
That's what I'm saying. It's coming out December 7th.
That's not a new Xenoblade game.
Oh, it's not a new Xenoblade game?
This is Smash Bros.
No, not... Oh, this game's coming out December 7th.
Yes.
Smash Bros. But when's the Xenoblade Chronicles new one coming out?
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is on the Switch. It's...
Okay. I got a little confused.
So, it was originally going to be in Japan only, but a bunch of fans petitioned for it to release in the States, and it was called Operation Rainfall.
What's that on his knees?
It's a bunch of buckles and straps. It's very Japanese design. Very fantasy.
I was just wondering.
So it's called Operation Rainfall was the project to get them to localize the game, and they did.
Okay.
And so the Monado is the sword he uses, and he's the only one in the game that can use it without it destroying his body.
Okay.
And it sometimes lets him see the future.
Kale.
No. Think of a superhero, the Incredible
Hulk.
Put a letter in front of it.
Shulk.
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 Yeah, his name is Shulk.
Huh. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the name.
Yeah, I know it's impossible to guess these names, which is why I describe it to you so that you can make up a name.
That's fine. Oh my, she looks like trouble. She reminds me.
This is one of the newer characters. This is one of Nintendo's newer characters.
What was that cartoon that came on? And he was a scientist, and he had a sister named Dee Dee.
Oh, Dexter's Laboratory.
Dexter's Laboratory. Everybody is.
How?
I don't know. The glasses.
That's from that show we just watched with the puppy that had the dog on it, right?
What? Isabel.
That's from the same show as that one, right? Game.
No.
Oh, okay.
Is that a water gun she has?
So this is from Nintendo's newer game called Splatoon. Play on words for splat and platoon.
Okay. Oh, is that paint in your gun?
Yes. Well, it's ink. These creatures, see how it's like a humanoid?
Yeah.
But with,
things.
Squid attributes.
Right.
They can turn into a squid. And so if they splat the ground with ink, they can go into the ink as a squid and swim around really fast.
And what's her name?
It's a multiplayer game.
Looks like a Japanese writing across the front of her shirt.
Yeah. It's very Japanese.
Her name is, let's think, she's got red hair.
It's another play on words. So if you have a sneaking suspicion of something or have a feeling, you have an
intuition.
You have an
epitome.
Dad, say that again.
Inclination.
It's really close.
Oh God. You have an idea.
It's a very sneaking suspicion. I have a very small suspicion, a very small gut feeling. And it's a play on words.
Intuition.
For something that squids have or do. Yes. I have an
intuition.
I have an inkling.
Inkling.
I have an ink tuition. Who says that? Yeah, inkling.
Obviously I do.
Yeah, they're called inklings.
Oh, that's cute.
That's
that looks like a fun game. That is
not
That's a Pokemon.
That's not a Pokemon.
That's a Pokemon?
Yeah. That's a bad Pokemon.
So this guy's supposed to be like a wrestler.
Fire.
Like a heel fighter. A heel fighter in wrestling is like the person that serves as the bad
cat?
guy. Yes. I think I've always said he looks like Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, he does kind of.
Tony.
So it's a play on words. So he's a fire fire type,
cat.
right? So think of a word for a synonym for think of a word for burning.
Inferno. Burning.
A synonym for burning
Flame.
and something animals do. Just start listing off synonyms for burn.
Hot.
Hot is not a synonym for burn.
What is that?
Burn is a verb.
To burn, to ignite, to
explosion.
Inflame. Yeah, to explosion. Yeah.
No.
Okay,
incinerate.
Oh, incinerate.
You could have said cremate, raise, a whole bunch of synonyms.
First of all, I don't even know what raise means.
Raise is like if you burn something to the ground. Like if you take over a city, you could occupy it.
Ash.
Or raise it.
Ash. That's the Pokemon trainer's name.
Oh, yeah, it sure was.
In the show, it's Ash. It's a different character in the game. That's why his name is Red.
Claw Incinerator.
Okay, so what's a thing big cats do?
Scratch.
No.
Howl up.
Yeah.
Growl.
What's another word like they?
Something
lions or something
tiger.
Something
roar.
Yes.
Roar.
Put the two words together.
Inferno roar.
Incineroar. Yeah,
Incineroar.
Someone's very clever. Oh my.
This is from an old game with Mike Tyson in it.
What?
Mike Tyson's Punch-Out.
Yeah.
Really?
So this guy, he's really short.
Got a low center of gravity. That's good for...
Okay, what's the most popular sandwich from McDonald's?
Big Mac.
This guy's short, though.
Little Mac.
Yes, his name's Little Mac.
Nice.
He's a boxer.
Hey, that's Samus. Whoa. That's Samus.
It's... Again, like with Pit...
Dark Samus.
Yeah, it's not actually...
It's not Pokemon.
It's not actually a human.
I'm finding out that Samus is probably one of my favorite characters.
It's not actually a human. It's something called Phazon Energy. Basically made a copy of her. So it's like an alien version of her.
I did not realize how much I like Samus until today. Until just this. That's from...
Do you remember Pit? This is his boss.
Pit?
The angel.
Oh, Pit.
Oh, yeah,
this is his boss.
Yeah.
Is she nice?
Yeah, she's the goddess of light. You can't guess that. You won't be able to get the name, so just make something up.
Goddess. Oh, she's of light.
Yeah.
Goddess of light. So.
Like I said before, it's based on Greek mythology, but this one is not from
Solaris.
Greek. No.
Okay.
Dad, do you have a?
I don't.
This is Palutena.
I would not even.
Yeah, like I said, just
for a year and 4 months.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh my.
That's from the fire thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do you remember Lucena?
Yeah.
Yes.
This is her dad.
Okay.
Really?
So he's the main character in Awakening, and she comes back from the future before she was born.
I'm liking these characters.
He hasn't had a daughter yet. He hasn't even married yet or anything. But she comes from the future, a future in which her parents died.
Does he realize?
So her parents died, and there's an apocalyptic future. So she comes back to the past to meet her parents.
But they're dead.
But I mean, she goes before they even had her.
Before they die. Oh yeah, gotcha.
So he's like meeting his daughter as an adult before he's even had her.
A good twist.
Okay, list off some internet browsers.
I don't even know.
Internet Explorer, Firefox,
Safari,
Google,
Chrome.
Take the E off.
Chrome.
Yeah, his name's Crom.
Cool.
Very good.
Kind of like Oliver Cromwell from the English Civil War.
Cool.
I don't know if that's why he's named Crom, but that's what
that's
what it makes me think of.
Then that's
Oliver Cromwell.
Oh my.
Remember Ness?
Yes.
Ness is from Earthbound, which is Mother 1 in Japan. This guy is from Mother 3, which people have been...
His name is Ness.
People have been asking them to localize Mother 3 for years, and they've never done it, so it's kind of an ongoing joke.
Wow.
To localize.
What is that? A pet snake of his in his hand?
Okay, it's literally just a regular name. A regular person's name.
Bob.
Nope.
Tom.
It's Lucas.
Skip.
He's a psychic too.
Okay. Oh. Not a Pokemon.
Is it from Fire Emblem?
That one
it
is.
looks
yes.
like.
Yeah.
It looks like they're wearing colonial.
This guy's a magician, like a tactician magician, as they say.
Terrible sword.
So it's 11 swords, so he can cast spells from.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's supposed to look like a lightning bolt.
Gotcha.
So
what's the book in his hand?
Remember Crom? It's a tome for spells.
Okay.
Remember Crom?
Yes.
This is like the character, like the avatar you play as. There are really two main characters in the game, Crom and this guy.
Okay. Cromwell.
Crom is more of the main character. This is kind of an audience surrogate.
I have no earthly idea.
I think it's a bird.
It's a bird. It's raven.
Red.
Cardinal.
Red. Yum.
Robin.
Yes. His name's Robin.
Red Robin. Or Batman's sidekick.
Hey, he's got that thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the guy. You picked the name.
Merlot or what is it?
Belmont.
Yes,
Belmont.
it's another Belmont.
Yes, not Lucas.
This is yet another Belmont. You won't guess his first name. It just
Bradley Belmont. Sounds like something from a Hallmark channel.
Yeah,
I'm Bradley Belmont.
He looks like a movie.
He looks like cover. I am Bradley
model. Like a kissing.
This one's Richter. This one's Richter Belmont.
You mean Richter?
Richter Belmont. You know, like a
Richter scale.
A love book. He looks like
like those.
Would you say you prefer Simon Belmont or Richter Belmont?
I don't know. Now that I've met the first Belmont and this Belmont,
the other guy was in much better shape. He had big old legs and arms.
This guy's pretty.
Yeah, he's fit.
Well, this guy isn't showing it off as much.
Yeah, that's true.
What was the other names? What was the other Belmont?
In the show or in this?
This right here.
Simon, the one with the long blonde hair.
Okay, that's Simon Belmont, and this is Richter. I like Richter.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Simon more.
Well, I like dark-haired guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
Again.
That's terrible.
Not Pokemon.
I'm just joking about the dark.
Is it Fire Emblem?
No.
Yes.
It is.
He is? Okay. He's a young He is not related to the Belmonts.
People make a phrase for him. It rhymes with boy. So they say, blank is our boy.
Roy.
Roy. Roy's our boy.
Roy's our boy.
We're actually really close to the end, I think.
That is...
Okay. This...
From that movie.
Do you remember during the...
Wally.
Are you thinking of Wally? It does look like Wally.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So there was the video game crash.
Yes.
Of the 80s in which... People thought that it was going to die off and that it was just a
fad.
Crash.
I thought
and the
crash
stocks,
was that...
The video game crash is in the stock market crash.
Oh, yeah.
The economic crash.
Yeah.
So the stocks went way down, like by billions of dollars, by like I could pull up the exact numbers, but that's not important. Basically, they thought it was a fad, and the stocks went way down.
Okay.
So all these people that invested so heavily in video games started to panic. And so Nintendo, recognizing this, in order to sell the NES, they tried to advertise it as more of a toy. And so this was an accessory for the NES.
Huh.
That was an accessory?
Yes, and his name is an acronym. It was a toy. It was like a thing that came with the NES. And so his name is an acronym.
I'd never even have ever seen anything like that. I don't even know what that is.
It was Robotic Operating Buddy.
Wow.
And so the acronym is...
That'd be cool if someone owned that today.
The acronym is ROB. Robotic Operating Buddy.
Rob.
Cool.
Not sure, but they're barefooted, and that makes me very uncomfortable.
Not Pokemon, and...
Is she barefooted?
It's a guy.
Is he barefooted?
You can play as the girl version too, though. Well, there's a male and female version of this character because it's like the avatar. It's the player's avatar.
Oh yeah, it is a guy. I see it now.
I would say probably not from the Fire thing.
It is Fire Emblem.
It is, okay.
This one is a bit more.
Why would they be barefooted?
Okay, so this character, his mother's human, but his father's a dragon, so he can transform into a dragon when he gets angry, and so that's kind of the whole no shoe thing.
Like the Incredible
kind of like a primal. I guess the no shoe kind of gives you like kind of a primal look.
Like he's like
you don't even need shoes.
Yeah, gotcha.
But the story of this game is that so he was born in the country of Nor, but as a baby he was stolen by the country of Hoshido, and then he grew up there and was raised there, thinking that he was a prince of Hoshido. But then in a battle between Hoshido and Nor, he finds out that he was actually stolen at birth, and then in the middle of the battlefield, he has to decide which side he's going to fight for. And that's kind of how the game starts out.
Yeah, okay.
Because the family you grew up with stole you as a baby.
What kind
for
of sword is
political
that doing? What's the sword?
It's like a chainsaw sword.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, this one's much more.
What's his name?
What's
silver?
Think of I don't know if it's a vegetable. It's a grain. What's a grain that a lot of people think is a vegetable, but it's really a grain?
A grain that a lot of people.
The most heavily genetically modified food ever. Okay, I gave this one away.
Corn?
Yes.
Huh.
Corin. His name's Corin. People
that's kind of cool
make fun of it because it sounds like corn.
Sounds corny.
Yeah. Okay, so I think there's one more left actually. I have all the 74. And the reason why I saved this one for last.
74?
There's one character from a rated M game, so it'll stand out quite a bit.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what this is from?
Absolutely not. But she's got weapons for heels.
Yeah, gun heels. It's very ridiculous. It's very over the top.
Yeah. I don't know this one.
So she's a witch.
Okay.
And honestly, I think the character is explanatory enough.
What is she's a witch?
Like the game is very over the top. It's an action game. It's very over the top, very crazy, very ridiculous. I mean, she has guns for heels.
Yeah, it is a little bit, but you know,
what's at the end of a gun?
And she's wearing glasses.
What's at the end of a gun?
Barrel.
Or during the Civil War.
During the Civil War, at the end of a gun.
Musket.
No. You shoot it. You don't want to reload.
Muzzle loader.
What do you shoot? You shoot the gun and you don't have time to reload, but someone's running at you. What do you use?
Oh, a bayonet.
Yeah.
That's her name, Bayonet?
Bayonetta.
Bayonetta. Oh, make it female.
Yeah. And so she kind of sticks out as the only character from a rated M game. So people were kind of shocked when she came into this because Nintendo's always so concerned about being family friendly.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all right.
Well, I know. I like that they added
her face. Her face and her haircut looks
very modern.
Exactly like modern. It doesn't match the.
But hey,
very dramatic poses.
Yeah. Sure. Well,
So that's like Charlie's Angels.
Those are all 74 characters.
That's cool.
Oh.
So, and I know that because I thought it would be good to show you these because maybe give you a little context from the games they came from.
I know it's a big thing.
Because I'm going to be watching it on TBS. As you brought to my attention, it's being aired on TBS.
And so,
Friday. If you happen to see some of it, I think you would be able to appreciate it a bit more if you know the context that these characters came from.
I'm glad you asked us.
Because it's the biggest crossover ever.
I'm glad you asked us.
Yeah, it's cool.
So
it was very nice that you asked us.
We did better than I thought.
I hope we didn't embarrass you too much. I know sometimes we're parents. What can we say? But we find it very interesting.
We're awesome parents.
Do you have
thank you.
Any last remarks?
No,
or thoughts?
It was very interesting.
Yeah,
it's weird on some of the picks. It's neat, some of the really strange picks that they use to put in this.
They really picked some serious stories behind it. Really thought.
Well, I mean, Masaru Sakurai didn't make these stories,
right? But
these are just characters from games, and he's trying to pick the most legendary icons.
I think it's actually a brilliant idea that he would do all that and bring them all together. into one universe where they can all interact with each other.
Do you want to plug in your Twitter or anything? I'm joking.
Huh?
I'm joking.
Oh.
I was saying you could advertise your Twitter, but
I could. No, it's okay.
yeah, that was a joke.
Oh.
you're allowed to laugh now.
You're funny. Well, thanks for letting us hang out with you.
Okay, so
I appreciate it.
Bye everyone. Before they say something embarrassing.